one game at a time and win 3 in a row, right? Those go against each other, but it's really true in that, look, you can't lock in on games 2 or games 3 right now. You got to lock in on game 1 and lock in on being your best. And to me, you know, in this situation, the longer the game goes, the more the pressure goes on them. And we got to play free and lock in on being our best. We know taking care of the ball is a big deal. They lead the league in forced turnovers. Vander Plas has great hands. And we're going to have to take care of the ball and make good, simple decisions while we're out there. But I feel like we're ready. And we got a good game plan defensively. I think our guys understand it, and it's time to go out there and play.
What's different game plan-wise, strategy-wise, approach-wise from the first time you guys saw them in Athens?
Well, the first time, you know, quite honestly, they picked on our young guys inside. And it was like a lot of stuff for them. It was new. But, you know, now we've had a chance to see it. And Jason Carter's a really good player. Vander Plas is a really good player. They got 3 all-conference players in them in series. And I think it is always helpful for anyone to go through it the first time, but it's totally different when you're a freshman. And I think Peyton's got a chance to see Jason Carter up close. He's had a chance to watch it on film and get a better understanding of what's coming. And I think you'll see a different match up there tonight.
Well, and he's a decidedly different player, I feel like, at this juncture, even 5 weeks later.
And he is, and we're a better team. You know, I just will watch our team evolve defensively during the course of the year. And anytime I watch a game from 6-8 weeks ago, we look like a different team, especially on the defensive side of the ball. We're just much more organized. And you want to play well here, you got to defend. You know, you got to do simple things: defend, take care of the basketball, rebound. It's a pretty simple recipe for victory. It's just easier said than done.
Why are you guys defending at a higher level right now? You're actually better in conference defensively than you are offensively. What has clicked on the back half of the season there?
Just a lot more organized. You know, there's a lot of being good at anything. The devil is in the details. You know, it's not just, okay, here's a system. It's, you know, the details is what make you good. And we've gotten a lot better in our man defense. Ohio is one of the type of teams that can be challenging for us because they can pull your bigs away from the basket. And but Toledo was the same way. You know, we struggled with Toledo the first game, and the second game against Toledo we were much better on the defensive side of the ball. Obviously came back to win it. And so, you know, 2 months ago, this was a really hard game for us. It's a more manageable one for us on that side now.
Quickly on them, over the course of the entire season, they're a top 120 team in the net. Over their last 5 games, they're the 309th best team in the country. I know you've watched a lot of film. What's been different in this most recent stretch for them?
They've been going through a tough stretch, and you can see it. You can see their chemistry's been a little bit off, and it's a funny thing. You know, Rob Senderoff said to me, he said, "Hey, James, I think you guys are going to win. They don't look good." And he said, "Yet I think if they win one, they could win the whole thing." You know, it's just that you can sense they're a little out of rhythm tonight, or coming into tonight. And they're having a few, you know, you can see it a little bit in their chemistry, but we can't control them. We control us. You know, we got to make sure they don't find their rhythm tonight.
James, best of luck. We'll talk to you on the other side, and then hopefully we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Got it. Thanks, Joe.
That is head coach James Whitford joining us here. Northwest Bank countdown to tip off. His comments brought to us by Northwest Bank, increasing the value of you. Anything James said surprise you?
Not really. I mean, I know we're going to get to the keys of the game, but I think he summed it up right off the top, talking about taking care of the basketball, Joel. He talked about Ohio leading the league in steals, #1 in turnover margin. You simply have to value the basketball if you want to have success.
We'll talk about how to do that next. This is the quarterfinal round of the Mid-American Conference Tournament. David, you don't feel like it, you know, like, right? Like the gravity of the moment doesn't quite strike you yet at this juncture. You're in the court, like, because it's the first round. You haven't played a game yet. But all you got to do is win 3 games, and you're in the dang NCAA tournament.
That's it, Joel. But I always remember Charlie Coles had this line when talking about the MAC. He said, you know what, Joel? You've got 12 teams, coaches, fan bases, administrators going for one slice of pizza. You know, it's not like the Big Ten, right, where 6 teams are going to get in. It's so difficult because 12 universities, everybody, and there's one slice. And you can get it in 3 days, but it is darn tough to do.
It is Ball State, and it is the defending champions of this tournament, the Ohio Bobcats. If there's any solace in Ohio's run last year, it's that Ohio was the 5 seed. Kent has won this tournament as the 6th seed. Ball State is the 6th seed. Toledo is the #1 seed. They haven't been to the NCAA tournament since 1911. So who's going to win? I don't know. Neither do you. If you do think you know, you're lying. We're about to find out over the course of the next 2 hours if it's Ball State or Ohio taking on Kent State in the semis tomorrow. Northwest Bank Countdown to Tip-Off continues next from Learfield.
In 1930, H.J. Lehman opened his heating and electric business in downtown Muncie. Now, 91 years later, Lehman's Inc. provides that same quality service and installation for heating and air conditioning systems. If you are in need of service for your existing system, a trained Lehman's technician will diagnose the problem and provide a proposal for repairs. If you're looking to replace your current home comfort system, Lehman's is a trained comfort specialist for this area. It's hard to stop a train. Call for an appointment to receive a free appraisal. Lehman's also offers financing for your new system. We're Lehman's, we're here for you.
From the biggest of big games to the littlest of the little.
There you go! No, first base! Go, run!
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest. From some of the biggest stadiums in the state to the familiar fields down the street. You're helping make a difference to the people and places you call home. Learn more at Meijer.com/community.
Indiana just isn't Indiana without basketball. Basketball isn't the same without a cold Coors Light. So crack one open and celebrate that Cardinals basketball is finally back. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment made to chill, and a proud partner of your Ball State Cardinals. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
We build our lives piece by piece, and a great bank helps them take shape. When life has you on the run, bank quickly on the go. Spot your dream home? We'll help make sure you move in. When you're ready to turn your passion into a business, we'll help you pivot. No matter where you are, Northwest fits right in. With easy-to-use tech and down-to-earth conversation, we'll help you get there, one piece at a time. Northwest Bank, increasing the value of you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Did you know that your dental exam can reveal many other health issues? Poor sleep, headaches, anxiety, and acid reflux are just a few issues that can be recognized in a dental exam. All health care can be made easier when caught early, so prevention is the key. Our team at University Avenue Dental prides itself in being on the cutting edge as part of your medical team. With thorough testing, imaging, and examination, Dr. Greg Powell will work with you on a personal level to ensure you receive the very best care. If preventative care is what you're looking for, please call Dr. Pyle at 765-288-6121 or online at drgregpyle.com.
This is the Northwest Bank Countdown to Tip-Off. The doctors and staff at Family Vision Care are fully committed to you and your family's quality of life through your eye health and vision wellness. Family Vision Care is the preferred eye care provider of the Ball State Cardinals. Our officials today are John Floyd and two other guys. We're not sure who, but we do know John Floyd, the former Bowling Green Falcon, is our head referee here this afternoon. Our out-of-town scoreboard is presented by Community Hospital Anderson. Exceptional care, simply delivered. This is the fourth game of 4 at the Mid-American Conference Tournament today. There were 3 games played previously. Akron wins at the end, 70-68. They knock off Buffalo. Kent State beats Miami. That's on this side of the bracket, 85-75. And did Miami ever have chances down the stretch?
Yeah, it's amazing. You thought they were totally out of it, down like 17 late, and came back, made this a game.
And then the game of the day, Toledo 72, Central Michigan in the 8-1 matchup, 71.
Incredible. Central Michigan had a chance. Ray J. Dennis with a big basket at the end after a couple missed free throws, and Central a wild 3 to win it, didn't go.
The big news as far as you at home are concerned, though, women's basketball tomorrow at 10 a.m. Ball State and Toledo. It's the 1-4 matchup in the women's tournament in the semifinals. Cardinals with a big come-from-behind win. They were down 16 against Northern Illinois. Brady Sally's team fought for it.
Yeah, they really did. And Joel, we talk about turnovers. How about the women yesterday? 19-5 edge in points off turnovers, really getting it done.
Yeah, big time. Hey, when the Cards win, you win. 50% off regular price, any size pizzas, any topping at Papa John's. That offer's valid until the end of business on the day of a win. Marion, Muncie, and Anderson locations only. David Eha, let's talk about your keys to the game, the recipe for success tonight, brought to us by Papa John's.
Well, we mentioned value of the basketball. Number one, Joel, don't turn it over leading to easy baskets. Get to the OU bench. This is not a deep team. Get the ball into Peyton Sparks. Try to get Carter or Vanderplas in foul trouble. If they have to go to the bench, it's definitely favoring Ball State. You got to defend the three. Ohio makes more threes than anybody, and they also attempt more threes. One of the reasons they're on a 3-game losing streak, they have not been hitting them. Got to help that continue tonight. And then last but not least, you've got to maintain your poise. Going to be the first time in this environment. When things get tough, maintain your poise. Work the basketball. Don't try to play hero ball. Get out of what is getting you the wins. Just keep your poise.
Ball State and Ohio, there is some history between these teams in the Mid-American Conference Tournament. 10 meetings all time, and would you believe it if I told you that Ball State is 7-3 in those meetings? They last met in Ohio, James Whitford's second season. That was when we had those Monday night opening round games. Ohio won by 2 back in 2014. All-time, Ball State is 39-33 in the Mid-American Conference Tournament. Their 7 conference tournament titles are the most in the league. They have, however, not won one since 2000. Everybody in the league, with the exception of Bowling Green, Toledo, Central, Eastern, and Northern, has been victorious since. Steve Baker with a phenomenal, is that a fedora? What are we calling this? Is it like a beret? Is that a beret? We're going to go with beret. It's a beret. Voice of the Red Hawks, Steve Baker. Phenomenal headgear. It's an old guy thing.
Steve Baker, one of the only play-by-play guys that can also sing you a national anthem.
That is true. Fun thing about the tournament, everybody sees everybody.
Yeah.
It's a really cool time of year when you get everybody in the same building, men's teams, women's teams. So what's really nice about the conference is that, A, it's a great venue, but B, both tournaments are here. Kind of a cool little melting pot.
Yeah, it is. I mean, look, the other thing that's
fun.
And
the women's team is here tonight, by the way.
Yeah, I love to see that. And the other thing, Joel, is you see former players from every team walking around the concourse. So
Antonio Gates is here?
very cool and good to be back. Hard to believe it's been 3 years.
I will take another timeout. This is the Northwest Bank Countdown to tip-off from Learfield.
Waters Custom Exteriors is an official partner of Ball State Athletics. When Mother Nature calls, we answer. Waters Custom Exteriors is a storage Waters.
Hey Cardinal fans, it's women's head basketball coach Brady Sallee here to talk about my friends at Gill Brothers Furniture. Let Richard Gill and his staff make your house a home just like he's done mine. He's a proud sponsor of Ball State Athletics. Gill Brothers makes great living affordable. 2 convenient locations in Muncie and Anderson, and visit them online at gillbros.com. Ask about the Ball State discount.
Reed's Plumbing is the preferred plumber of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinals fans. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Reed's fixes plumbing problems fast and affordably. Trust the local solution. Celebrating our 10th anniversary. Thanks to our family, friends, customers, and community for your continued support. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Hello, I'm Shane Nichols, and I'm in charge of sponsorship for Ball State Athletics. And I can help your business profit from the Ball State community, the largest economic force in the region, a community you should target if you want to grow your business. We can do this better than any other type of advertising. I guarantee we can make it work, measurably. To learn more, take the Ball State Biz Quiz. Just visit ballstatesports.com/profit. That's ballstatesports.com/profit. Go Cards!
Do you know what's great about being a Kroger Boost member? Well, for starters, free delivery on orders of $35 or more. Yep, you'll get free delivery on all the Kroger products you love. And as a Kroger Boost member, you'll get more rewards too, like double fuel points on everything you buy. Experience a new level of membership starting as low as $59 a year with Boost by Kroger Plus. Sign up today at Kroger.com. Restrictions may apply. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
College sports fans now have access to hundreds of weekly podcasts that zero in on the college sports world. Now available in the Varsity Podcast Network and part of the new Varsity app. The app is free and available from wherever you get your favorite apps. Download the Varsity app today to have access to hundreds of national podcasts as well as your favorite team-focused podcasts. The Varsity Podcast Network, now available for free on the Varsity app. Download from the App Store and listen today.
On the Ball State Sports Network. Thanks for joining us for the Northwest Bank Countdown to Tip-Off. Cardinals basketball is brought to you by Coors Light, made to chill. Coors Light is a proud partner of your Ball State Cardinals. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Cardinals basketball is on the air. Now, here's Joel Godet.
Alongside David Eha, my name is Joel Godet. It is Ball State, it is Ohio in the quarterfinals of the Mid-American Conference Tournament. Designed for working adults, Ball State Online offers more than 100 programs, 100% online, to help you advance career opportunities in high-demand fields. You can learn more at bsu.edu/online. Ball State Online presents our starting lineups today. David Eha, Ohio at 23-8. Has the 6th most wins already in program history, 2nd most in a regular season. Mark Sears is their point guard out of Muscle Shoals, Alabama, almost 20 a game. He averages 4 assists, but also 3 turnovers. Miles Brown is the junior from Rochester, New York, at 7 points and 3 rebounds a game, also an assist and a half. Ben Roderick is the sharpshooter. The junior out of Powell, Ohio, 4 for his last 20 from 3. Shot over 40% last year. He's at 22 here as a junior. Jason Carter is the boomerang transfer. He began at Ohio, went to Xavier, where he played a lot in 2 years. Transferred back this season at 6'80" at 18 on 8 of 12 shooting in the first matchup. And Ben Vanderplas led this team with Jason Preston last year into the NCAA tournament. The Cardinals with Thomas, Jacobs, Bumbelow, Cochran, and Sparks, the usual 5. They wear black jerseys with red trim. It is a pretty sweet thread today. Ohio is in white with green trim. And David, let's play postseason basketball.
Here we go, partner. The madness is begun. Cardinals with the ball-in Nike warm-up shirts. How appropriate. Here we go, partner.
Jason Carter left. Peyton Sparks, the freshman of the year in this league, is right, and he wins the tip. We are underway. Demarius Jacobs comes across the MAC logo painted upside down as we see it at midcourt. Cardinals find Sparks at the free throw line, his first touch. Dribble handoff for Bumbelow, diving right in the lane, kicks out opposite. Jacobs finds Cochran knifing down the lane. Swing it back up top for Bumbelow. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Bumbelow drives on Roderick, tosses corner for Jacobs. Lot of movement with 5 on the shot clock. Sparks wants a 3 right wing, airballed and rebounded by Mark Sears. Ohio left to right, 30 seconds in. Ben Vanderplas with those long brown locks behind a white headband. Drives on Sparks. It's a tough matchup. Kicks opposite. Brown a 3. Knocks it down, and Ohio has the lead.
Well, something to watch, Joe. Ohio has struggled in the first half during this 3-game losing streak. Certainly a point of emphasis for them.
Bobcats have lost 4 of their last 5. They have not defended well, and not like that. Peyton Sparks wide open, lays it up with his left. Vanderplas overplayed, and Sparks just ran to the bucket. They are terrible guarding inside the arc over this 5-game skid.
Yep, no question about it, Joel. Cards need to take advantage there.
Sparks pulled out on the perimeter to guard Carter and Vanderplas. We'll see how he does in that area today. Thomas now has Vanderplas, short corner right. One-armed pass up top, right side 3, missed long by Roderick. Offensive rebound, kick out to Vanderplas. Tosses Carter in the corner right. Jump stop closeout from Sparks. 15 on the shot clock. It's a 3-2 Ohio lead. Step back, fade away, knocked it down over the front side iron, just in front of the free throw line by Jason Carter. It's a 5-2 Ohio advantage. Myron Thomas up top, wanted to step into a three. Good closeout by Carter. Cochran drives left of the lane, has the first foul called against the defense, and will head to the free throw line for 2 after missing the shot.
Well, look, Joel, 3 possessions, 3 offensive sequences where you didn't turn it over. You got shots up. So right out of the gate, I like the idea that the Cards are moving the basketball and being patient.
Miles Brown is called for the foul. Cochran goes to the line, where he shoots at a 75% clip. First one is long.
Boy, he's been so good at the free throw line. In Northern Illinois, his 2 years was 61%. You said he's all the way up to 74. You talked about Jason Carter at the other end. Joel, this is his 149th game.
Is that a lot?
Yeesh.
Seems like a lot. Second for Cochran, in and out, and it's rebounded by Roderick. Here comes Ohio. Sears with a white compression sleeve up his right forearm. He dribbles with his bare left. Around the lane left, he picked up his dribble. Out near midcourt for Vanderplas. 2 minutes, 6 seconds gone by. 5-2 Ohio leads. Carter backing down the freshman. That is a 5th year against a rookie. Comes out, sets a screen. Sears drives around it, kicks out to the popping big. His 3, long, and it bricks down. The rebound to Sparks. Outlets far side Jacobs, leading pass caught by Cochran into a right wing 3, and he got it. We're tied at 5, 2.5 gone by.
Joel, one thing to watch defensively, Cochran has the job on Sears. When he's coming off screens, they're doubling him, making him give it up.
It's a 5-5 game. 17:20 to go here in the first. Vanderplas was doubled on the right block for a moment. Roderick drives left wing, and his pocket's picked by Jacobs. Cardinals run 1-on-2. Demarius kicks out, trailing Bumbalo 3, way offline, and the rebound airballed, caught by Carter. At 6'8", he runs the transition. Spent 2 seasons at Xavier, where he started a handful of games, 51 times. Underneath, Brown layup short, rebounded by Myron Thomas. Cards are in this early, as they were in Athens. Driving, Jacobs right side of the lane. His layup is good. Cardinals lead it 7-5. David, if you remember, that game was tied at 23 late in the first half, and then Ohio went on a tear.
Yeah, 21-4 run at that time. But Joel, Jacobs continues to pick his spots and get to the rim.
He's been playing so well and shooting so efficiently, over 60% the last couple of weeks. Driving Sears into a triple team, rises amongst it. The shot rattles down and out. Rebounded by the Cards. Cochran full head of steam in transition, right to the rim. High kiss, no. Sparks rebound kick out. Thomas 3, missed short. Long rebounds caught by Jacobs. No looks corner right for Cochran. Rising for 3, got it. And David, the best 3s come from
offensive rebounds. Joel, Cards got 2 in that possession. They're doing it at both ends. The defense is stellar, and no offensive rebounds for Ohio.
And how about Cochran banging in 2 threes already?
How about it?
He was 0 for 1 Friday at Western. It's a 10-5 lead. Sears, leaner, missed long, rebounded by Sparks, and Ohio was terrible early, although the Cards gave it up, and Carter dunks it right back down.
Boy, Sears got a break there. Peyton Sparks brought the ball down. Sears picked his pocket, easily could have been a foul. Instead, they get 2 points.
Before that, here's Sparks running and rocking in transition. No one got in front of him. He throws it down for the 12-7 lead. But before that last bunny for Carter, Ohio had started 2 for 7.
Yeah, shades of Stockton and Malone, the old-fashioned pick and roll, hit the roller, and Peyton Sparks with the dunk.
I mean, I know he's the freshman of the year, but Stockton and Malone? 5 minutes gone by. We will get a timeout at the next dead ball. Sparks doing a much better job guarding the bigs as they stretch you out here. Carter drives him to the rim, misses, and a foul is called on the rebound. James Whitford's arms are extended like he's about to fly. He's got his left arm around the back of John Floyd, our head official.
Yeah, Whit can't believe it, Joel. They're going to call that on Peyton Sparks after the shot was already put up from the other side of the court. I don't blame Whit for being upset.
It's the first foul against Ball State. It's the first foul on Peyton Sparks, and it takes us to our first media timeout. Our broadcast today is brought to us in part by Family Vision Care. The doctors and staff at Family Vision Care fully committed to you and your family's quality of life through your eye health and your vision wellness. Family Vision Care is the preferred eye care provider of Ball State Athletics. 5 minutes gone. The Cardinals 12, Ohio 7. It's the MAC quarters on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
While new vehicles may be harder to come by recently, Stoops Automotive has
just about
stocked
ready
their
for a legal
inventory
ID, Joel.
plenty of new-to-you vehicles to help you find the perfect ride. Cars, truck, SUVs, all quality pre-owned at drive-home prices. And Stoops Automotive has an amazing staff to help you find exactly what you're looking for. Stoops Automotive, East Central Indiana's used car headquarters for over 30 years.
Visit them today on West Clare Lane in Muncie or at stoopsauto.com. See dealer for details.
Hear that? That's the plumpest, juiciest hot dogs you've ever seen getting their grill on. But we both know what'll make it sound even better. Oh yeah, it's a Pepsi to go with your hot dog. Because when you're chomping on America's favorite meal, relish, mustard, and onions perfectly blending into a crescendo of flavor, there's only one thing that makes everything about that moment better: a cold, refreshing Pepsi. See what I mean? It's like music to my ears. Hot dogs. Better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
Did you know that your dental exam can reveal many other health issues? Poor sleep, headaches, anxiety, and acid reflux are just a few issues that can be recognized in a dental exam. All health care can be made easier when caught early, so prevention is the key. Our team at University Avenue Dental prides itself in being on the cutting edge as part of your medical team. With thorough testing, imaging, and examination, Dr. Greg Powell will work with you on a personal level to ensure you receive the very best care. If preventative care is what you're looking for, please call Dr. Pyle at 765-288-6121 or online at drgregpyle.com.
From Learfield, this is the Mid-American Tournament.
Ball State at 12-7 lead, 15 minutes to go here in the first half. Our broadcast brought to us by Community Hospital Anderson. Exceptional care, simply delivered. Ohio's not shooting it well, 3 for their first 8, but their band gyrates quite emphatically.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they definitely got into that performance. And speaking of getting into it, Witt was just still livid at the timeout in the officials, and rightfully so. No way that foul should have been called against Peyton Sparks. He's not going to get that one back, but I'm sure he's setting the stage for not getting called on another one, because that's a big foul. Peyton picking that first one up. He's going to go to the bench. Bashir Jihad coming in now at the media timeout.
And you know, it's funny, that does happen. I was at the women's game last night, and Brady Sallee notoriously goes after the officials. But Ball State got a call at one point, and there were coaches from a school I won't mention sitting behind me, and they looked at each other and went, that's a Brady call. Like, that is an intentional thing about how referees game officials throughout the course of the game, their strategy to it.
Yeah, no question about it. Look, the official that called that was on the opposite side of the floor. It came way after the shot had already missed. So, again, Witt livid. And big minutes here now for Bashir Jihad and Jalen Sellers as they get their first action here at the MAC tournament.
Two-pronged thing on that. Number one, Jalen Sellers, tip of the cap. Freshman team, all-conference for Ball State. First time the Cards have had multiple all-freshman teamers since 1991 when they had 3. Trivia question will come later if you can name them, but I'll give you time to think about it. But when it comes to Jalen Sellers, he has been playing red hot lately. Bashir really struggled in this game, and I think his youth and inexperience was exposed against the grown men Ohio has inside. So how does he handle that today?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, you got to be strong. You got to get in a stance. I remember in that first game, Jason Carter in particularly went to work against Bashir. He was guarding him on the perimeter. There were a couple blow-bys, so you've got to get low and keep him in front of you.
Jason Carter's at the free throw line because of the aforementioned foul, and his first one does drop in. Carter's a 60% free throw shooter. He has 3 here early.
Last 2 years at Xavier, averaged 5 points a game, Joel.
Knocks in the second. He has 4. Well, he didn't play the same role he's played at Ohio, but played a role.
28 minutes a game.
And I wouldn't say it was a mistake for him. I don't think he would look at that and say, I wish I would have stayed at Ohio the whole time. But certainly he's more impactful in Athens.
No question.
So he makes them both to make it a 3-point game. 12-9. Ball State leads. 14:51 to go here in the first half. Myron Thomas, good pass inside. Jacobs blew the layup, and the rebound taken down by Ohio. Left to right, the Bobcats move. High on the right side, Miles Brown. Shovels off Vanderplas in the corner right. Drives baseline, and they'll put a foul on Myron Thomas for the armbar. His first, team second.
All right, here's where Myron has to be careful. He's a senior, a veteran player. don't pick up the second, because Myron is a good cover against Vanderplas because he can guard him at the 3 line.
Inbound by Sears, throws it up to I.J. Izuma, freshman out of Raleigh, North Carolina. He's a big body. Bashir will guard him right now. He came in for Jason Carter after the free throws. Sears right-handed dribble, drives by Sellers, bounce pass baseline. Izuma trying to rise, gets hit by Bashir, lost the ball, no foul. Loose ball to Ohio and a 3, knocked down with 1 on the shot clock from Miles Brown on the right wing.
All right, offensive rebound starting to mount now for the Bobcats. Cards got to finish possessions.
That's 4 offensive rebounds for Ohio. The Cardinals only have 4 rebounds. High on the left side, Demarius Jacobs dribbles himself into the corner, bounces upside for the screener Jihad. Thomas up top, thought about a deep 3 and traveled. It's that hesitation move that gets everybody.
Yeah, but here's the thing. 6 minutes in, just the first turnover. It's a dead ball turnover, so all in all, Carr's doing a fantastic job taking care of the basketball.
And that's notable because of Western Michigan on Friday night. Ball State allowed 10 more points off turnovers than they had, with only 1 more turnover. Why? Because they were live ball turnovers.
No question.
13:41 to go in the first half. We are tied at 12. Tommy Schmock is the Division II transfer from Findlay. Backup point guard is in. Throws it down to Sears on the right block. Backing down Sellers, spins around in the lane, into Jihad, and he puts a foul on Bashir. They'll go to the free throw line for 2. First foul on BJ, and the Cardinals now have 1 on each of their 3 front court players.
Yeah, both Cochran and Sellers have done a really good job on Sears, one of the best guards in this league. 0 for 2. They're really crowding him in the paint. That time, Bashir came over to help, just got him on the arm. And Mark Sears, tell you what, Joe, he's made 21 free throws in a row, now make it 22. 91% on the year. Number 9 in the NCAA.
He's the 3rd man to score for Ohio tonight with that bucket. Luke Brown has checked in for the Cards. DJ goes out, so Brown, Jihad, Sellers, 3 freshmen on the floor. Joined by Myron Thomas and Luke Bumbleau, and he missed the second. David Eha, you have an impact, sir. Rebounded by the Cards. Bumbleau runs the point, drifts high left side, kicks to Jihad, swings through, driving on Izuma. Layup is good off the glass, and David, more of that, please.
Yeah, I tell you, what have we talked about, Joel? Bashir finishing around the rim. You see the growth right there, next stage to his game.
14-13, Cardinals lead, and a moving screen is whistled on Ben Vanderplas. That is no small feat. He was critical to their MAC tournament run and championship last year.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Joel. You called the moving screen. The Cardinals have done a phenomenal job thus far guarding Sears on the pick and roll. Really struggled against Ohio. The adjustments working early on.
Well, that's really something that's happened over the course of the season, right?
No question. They've changed up what they're doing.
Bumbleau swings it into the corner. Thomas wanted a 3. Dribbles behind his back. He drives on Brown. It's a mismatch. Has the guard in the post. Ducks in against him and throws it off the window for 2.
I love it when Myron is patient in the paint. Drop step, took his time, and finished.
16-13, the Cardinals lead by 3. Driving Sears, count that with a foul. Jalen Sellers doesn't like it. He was mouthing toward Ball State's bench, angry at the call, but that is his first, and it gives Ohio a chance to tie the game.
Yeah, really the first time all night he's been able to turn the corner, and Sears is a lefty. Anytime he can turn the corner, going left is where he's at his best.
Damn lefties.
And Joel, not only does he shoot free throws well, he gets there a ton for a 6'1 guard. 4th most makes in the entire country.
Well, but it's the pick and roll game, right?
No question. He gets where he wants to with the basketball, and look out.
Again. Peyton Sparks the rebound. Cardinals still lead 16-15. Sears is 1 of 3 since David Eha talked about it. And Luke Bumbleau is 1 of 1 on that possession from deep. Straight on triple, and the Cardinals lead is 4.
Yeah, Luke needed that. Just 1 of 7 in the last game. Good to see one go through the net early.
And the band and Code Red dancers are chirping behind the bucket to our right. Ohio drives in that direction. Kick out Vanderplas, a 3 over a late closeout from Mickey Pearson. He missed. Rebound Sparks, finds Bumbleau. His hair bobbing in transition, picked up by Roderick at the arc. Curls around a Sparks screen, driving the lane, left-handed layup is good. Cardinals are playing with a confidence really unseen in weeks, David.
Yeah, they are, Joel, and again, they are taking care of the basketball. That time, great job of protecting it using the left hand.
Inside 12 minutes, timeout at the next dead ball. Cards lead it by 6 over Ohio. Pearson guarding Vanderplas, critical matchup here. Kicks out opposite. Far sideline, driving Sears, runs into Sparks, and a block called. That is Peyton's second. And David, I get what he was doing, but it was a gamble knowing he already had one.
Yeah, it really was, Joe. I mean, he tried to come over and take a charge, was just a step too late, and that is huge. And now it's decision time for James Whitford.
11:36 to go in the first half. Ball State leads Ohio. It's the 3-6 matchup in the Mid-American Conference quarterfinals. This is Ball State basketball, presented in part by Screen Broidery. Hey, if you love repping your Cardinals, how about your business? Stop by Screen Broidery in the Ball State Village for Cardinals gear and all your screen print, embroidery, and promotional product marketing needs. Screen Broidery is in the Ball State Village, also online at screenbroidery.com. 21-15, Ball State, 11:36 to go in the first on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
Nestled in the college town of Muncie, just a few blocks from Ball State University, The Haven provides you with direct access
need a
to
legal
local
ID when you get a
restaurants
chance.
and groceries while maintaining a fun community atmosphere. Designed especially for you, The Haven presents you with 2, 3, and 4-bedroom floor plan options with apartment amenities perfect for the life of a student. Take a virtual or in-person tour today. Visit havenapts.com or call the office at 765-876-3998 to find your Haven.
I'm building my financial life with a credit union that helps me improve it. Ball State Financial makes banking easy on campus and at home. I opened a free checking account with Ball State Financial and got access to free ATMs on campus and at home, free mobile banking, and free true wireless earbuds. Open a free checking account today and get free true wireless earbuds. Ball State Financial, where improving your financial life is simple.
Do you know what's great about being a Kroger Boost member? Well, for starters, free delivery on orders of $35 or more. Yep, you'll get free delivery on all the Kroger products you love. And as a Kroger Boost member, you'll get more rewards too, like double fuel points on everything you buy. Experience a new level of membership starting as low as $59 a year with Boost by Kroger Plus. Sign up today at Kroger.com. Restrictions may apply. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Ball State and Ohio at the Mid-American Conference Tournament quarterfinals as we pause 10 for ID on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
Ball State men's basketball is on WERK Muncie, WBKQ Alexandria, and WLBC HD2 Muncie, Work FM, and Blake FM.
11:36 to go in the first. Ball State leads Ohio 21-15. Sears off the inbound, has his shot rejected on the drive. Rebound Ohio. Jason Carter is back in. Brief sit, he has 6 points. Sears bounces it. Vanderplas right block. Back tapped by Cochran. Loose balls picked up by Bumbelow. Cardinals left to right. Pass for Pearson went through to Brown. 3 in the right corner missed. Sparks the rebound. Kicks out. Bumbelow's 3. Rolls around and out. Rebounded by Carter and David. Peyton Sparks is in there. Still with 2 fouls.
Yeah, and I tell you, I'd be shocked if Ohio doesn't try to go at him right now. Be interesting if Witt goes zone.
Well, they pulled Sparks out. Vanderplas missed a 3 left wing over top of him. Rebound Cochran in the push. Down the far sideline. Runs the lane. Left-handed layup. Short. Rebound Vanderplas. Outlets to Schmock. Vanderplas slipped and did a slip and slide on his chest. It's 4-on-5 as he recovers. And his pass intercepted as he came trailing the play. Cochran knew it was there.
What has happened to Ben Roderick? I mean, not just the shooting. He's like a fish out of water.
I mean, it was
2
bad,
turnovers.
Bad pass. Cardinals can set up here. 15 seconds on the shot clock. High right wing for Bumbelow. Little shimmy shake. Passing to Brown. Lobs it in for Sparks. Got to be careful. Turns around. Mid-post. Kick out. Deep 3. Luke Brown. No. Around and out. Rebounded by Sears for Ohio.
That's good offense. Threw it in. The double team. Kick out. Just didn't make the shot.
Cards are 3 of 8. Back tap again. Cochran. Loose ball. Diving Sears. Picks it up and tosses to Schmock. Back to Sears. Back to Schmock. Right corner 3. Around and out. Rebound fought for. Carter for Ohio. Kicks out. Sears wants 3. Missed it. Rebound Carter. Kicks out. Schmock wants 3. Missed it. Rebound Sparks. 21-15. Cards lead Ohio now 2 of 9 from deep.
And Cards got a break there. 7 offensive rebounds. That time, 2 in 1 possession, they couldn't take advantage.
Cochran with a white headband and a pink hair tie. Pulls his dreadlocks back, dribbling against Roderick. Step back, left side of the lane, rattles a shot around and out. Cochran hit those 2 early threes, David. He's got some confidence, maybe some early shooting. Schmock a 3 in transition. Short, the carom drops, and Ohio finally scores. Bobcats had been scoreless for 3.5, and it's 21-18.
Yeah, you can get it into sparks. Carter is not fronting him, so show some patience, get them all moving, and go inside out.
11 minutes gone by, 21-18, Ball State by 3. Bumbelow finds Cochran, left side. Tyler, step back 3, missed that long.
Bad shot, Joel.
Yep.
Ball stopped.
He's coming out too. Jalen Sellers is at the free throw, is at the scoring table. Sears drives, kicks out Roderick. He drives, and the ball's back tapped by Pearson. Out of bounds, staying with Ohio, but you're right on Ben Roderick, and Cochran's checking out. Or is he? Peyton Sparks out, Luke Bumbelow out. Cardinals have 6 men on the court.
Yeah, you've got 8:45 on the clock, so buy those guys a little extra rest with the media timeout coming.
Luke Brown checked out.
Yeah, Tyler needs to settle down. I mean, the ball is just stopping when it hits his hand. Keep it moving.
He's 2 for 6. Both of his makes are threes. 6 of the team's 20 shots. Meanwhile, Peyton Sparks is just 2 for 3. 21-18, Ball State leads, 8:45 to go here in the first. Inbounds pass baseline right for Ohio. Roderick with pink sneakers, pressed into the corner left, and he rotates it up top for Sears. Guarded by Sellers, Cardinals' best perimeter defender. Glides his way to the free throw line, steps back out, jab step in, kicks left. Roderick a 3, around and out, and he's 4 for his last 21. Rebound Jacobs in transition, straight to the rim, layup off the glass and out. Rebound Ohio. Cardinals, meanwhile, are scoreless for almost 4 minutes right now. Somehow they still lead by 3, and a deflection out of bounds stays with the Bobcats.
Joel, Cards need to finish in and around the rim. Jacobs that time got right there. Cochran had one earlier. You're getting there, going full steam. You just got to finish when you get those layups in transition.
Inbound to the bushy-haired Sears. Dribbles himself to the left wing. Comes back right in the middle of the lane. Air ball off a step back. Rebounded by Thomas. Maybe it was deflected just a little bit.
Sellers blocked it.
Stayed on top of him. Cards in transition. Pearson, right side 3. Missed that way short. Cards are 3 of 10 from 3. And again, David, 25 on the shot clock. Why?
Yeah, exactly. You don't need that shot.
Carter backs down Myron Thomas all the way from the elbow to the right block. Gets in under the rim. Missed it. Fighting for the loose ball. Thomas the rebound. Outlets near side Jacobs. See what the shot clock is here when the Cards put it up. And they'll slow it down. Jacobs top of the key, gives left for Myron. Work it. Sellers straight away. Wing it around. Jacobs in the corner right, knifes his way into the lane, kicks out Pearson, corner right. 10 on the timer. Cochran now left side. Thomas has his hand up on the block, wanting the ball. 5 to shoot. Jacobs drives, hanging floater, drops down with 4 seconds to play.
Patience, Joel, patience. And then you get a good shot. You got him in rotation, had a mismatch. Carter on Jacobs. That's what it takes. Kind of like playoff baseball. Every pitch, every possession matters.
And you don't swing at the first pitch every at bat. Driving Sears, jump stop in the lane, got away with a walk, missed the shot, and then a foul. Well, he'll take that. Instead of the travel, it's his first foul, reaching in after the fact. It's a Cards basketball, leading 23-18 with 6:57 to go in the first.
Bobcats slow starts continue, Joel. 6 of 22 shooting, only 27%. Great D, Ball State.
Our broadcast today is brought to you in part by the Muncie Delaware County Chamber of Commerce. Hey, are you a member of the Muncie Delaware County Chamber of Commerce? Because if you're not, maybe you should be. Visit muncie.com to learn more. That website is muncie.com to learn more. We are in Cleveland, Ohio, which is an upgrade over last year when we were in David Eha's house.
Hey.
This is a very large arena with many people. And we can see what happens at all times. 23-18, Ball State leads Ohio. There are no dogs, though, and that was a downgrade this year. 6:57 to go in the first on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
In 1930, H.J. Lehman opened his heating and electric business in downtown Muncie. Now, 91 years later, Lehman's Inc. provides that same quality service and installation for heating and air conditioning systems. If you are in need of service for your existing system, a trained Lehman's technician will diagnose the problem and provide a proposal for repairs. If you're looking to replace your current home comfort system, Lehman's is a trained comfort specialist for this area. It's hard to stop a train. Call for an appointment to receive a free appraisal. Lehman's also offers financing for your new system. We're Lehman's, we're here for you.
It's a new day, and there's new ways to find your happy place.
Feel your best every day with unmatched access to the highly skilled primary care doctors of IU Health. With same-day appointments, 24/7 online scheduling, and urgent care locations close to home, staying your healthiest has never been easier. Make a same-day primary care appointment at iuhealth.org/same-day or call 1-888-IU-HEALTH.
McAllister's Deli wants to know, are you a meal sharer? Do you love to go splitsies? Do you coordinate what to order with other people at the table? If so, we understand. That's why we created our Choose 2. You can get 2 halves of any items on one plate. You can try our Southwest chicken and avocado salad alongside our jalapeno turkey crunch. It's like splitting a meal by yourself. Enjoy the Choose 2 at McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
From Learfield, this is the Mid-American Tournament.
I feel comfortable saying this on the air, David. We just got a text from friend of the show, Matt Siegel, and he said, "Are you sure it's an upgrade from David Eha's house?"
Well, Joe, I mean, look, we did have food.
It's true. That is true. How does this rate on the EHA Awards for best and worst media meal of the season?
I would put this behind Jimmy John's. I'm still never going to get over that, the Jimmy John's Classic with no subs. But look, Cards, 2 assists.
Yeah.
You're getting away because you're playing great D. Just move the basketball. Ohio's going to go little half-court trap.
Ball State is shooting 43%, Ohio 27%. Their offense hasn't been the problem in this 5-game slide. They're 1-4 over that stretch. They haven't defended at all.
Yeah, here's a good sign for the Cards. 1 turnover still.
Thomas backing down Vanderplas, mid-post right, jumps into the lane. His black sneakers twisting around, rises, misses the jumper, rebound Jihad. Bashir went to rise right back up, instead kicks out, and the Cards settle down. James Whitford telling the guys to run the play here, sticks his right hand in the air and circles it around. Bumbalo with 10 to shoot, passes for Jacobs, drives on Sears, right to the rim, shot swatted by Izuma, stuck it against the backboard. Ohio in transit left to right. Hard hedge of a ball screen, Sears runs the hump around it, kicks right, Brown corner 3 is good. 23-21, Ball State's lead cuts to 2.
Yeah, Miles Brown shoots it 42% from deep. He's knocked a couple in early.
He was the only guy who shot it well. But an answer by Sellers, and he leaves his hand in the face of Ben Roderick, knocking it in to give the Cards back a 5-point lead.
Talk about shooting it well. 46% from deep. Kid is ridiculously efficient.
I got a controversial statement I can make for you here. Vanderplas, baseline, backing down Myron Thomas. He spins to his left shoulder, tries to go back to his right. Double team comes, and Jacobs will be called for a reach. Foul is his first. I'm going to make a controversial statement.
Oh, I like that.
Cardinals have 2 all-freshman team performers this year. I almost think that Jalen Sellers could be a MAC Player of the Year. Maybe more than Peyton Sparks.
In the future?
Yes.
Look, the ceiling for him, no question, Joel, is tremendous. Pick them. Either one of them could be MAC Players of the Year.
Brown comes around a screen for Ohio off the inbounds, kicks behind him for Sparks. Driving with his right hand, jump stop in the lane, rising, knocks it down, and a foul on Sellers. His second, both committed against Sears. Second field goal by Mark Sears. The reason I say that is because, I just see Jalen and the way he's played of late in the last 5 games, he's a guy that could become an 18-point per game, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, best defender kind of guy.
Joe, he's shooting 57% overall. You just don't see freshmen shoot that efficient, and not to mention he's great on D. Now you got to be careful. That's his second foul he's guarding a guy that gets there a ton, and Mark Sears. Don't want to have him pick up that third.
Sears back at the free throw line. Ohio's 3 of 5. He has both misses.
And speaking of picking up that third, Peyton Sparks back in with those 2 fouls.
Free throw is good. Sears has 6.
Excuse me, Joel.
No, good.
More three-quarter, full court by Ohio, trying to mix it up.
Really just token, though. It backs off once the Cardinals come across the timeline. Ball State shooting 42%, 4 of 11 from 3. And Jacobs turned it over, slipping at the free throw line. Sears in transition. Euro step, layup is good, and we're tied at 26.
Yeah, that's what you can't do.
And then the Cards threw it away in transition, but it stays with Ball State, deflected out of bounds by Mark Sears.
Ohio feasts on turnovers to layups. Lead the league in steals, and now the crowd's starting to get into it.
The Ohio bench is really going at it to get this Ohio crowd into it. And the officials are all telling him to sit down. and all but one of them is listening. I think that's Granger. Colin Granger was like 2 feet on the court clapping. Listen, it's conference tournament. We get carried away.
Cochran in, Sellers out.
Inbounder is Jacobs. He throws it up to Sparks. Tips off his fingers, and Peyton runs to catch it before it goes into the backcourt.
Get a good look here, Joel.
4:43 to go in the first half. Tied at 26. Bumbelow left wing 3 is way off. May have been deflected, and the rebound is tipped out. Last touched by the Cards.
Luke kind of taps his chest saying, my bad. I mean, you can get that later in the shot clock. You really can.
He's 1 of 4 from 3. Cochran is 2 of 3. Sellers has 1. Those are the makes. Tied at 26, 4:31 to go. Cochran guarding Sellers here. Swirls to the left, dribbling with his right hand. Cochran about 5 feet between them. Midway through the shot clock, crossover dribble. Sears dribbles, stops, kicks. Vanderplas sinks a 3, and Ohio's up.
Yeah, you got to get a handle on Mark Sears. He's starting to control the game, much like Sincere Carey does for Kent. Sears has that type of effect.
8 points, 6 boards, 3 assists, and Sparks will put a foul on Izuma. First on I.J. Izuma. Sears has not had a triple-double yet this year. He has at his time at Ohio. No, he hasn't. Vanderplas had one this season. But Sears has been very close. He had 13, 6, and 6 against Ball State. He's had 8 and 8 in the board and assist categories this year.
Yeah, that's only the 4th team foul on the Bobcats.
Baseline inbound, Jacobs throws it to Myron, give it back to Jacobs. He's immediately fouled for the 5th. That's the 2nd on Miles Brown.
All right, I would go at Azuma here with Jason Carter on the bench, Peyton Sparks being guarded by another freshman who has a real difficulty staying out of foul trouble. Try to give 5 a touch here.
It seems like, and Ohio plays their starters, you know, like almost 80% of the minutes. I feel like Jason Carter hasn't played a lot today. 11 minutes. He's been on the bench for 5. Like, that seems like a lot. Sparks at the elbow right for the Cards. They're down 29-26. Gives it up to Thomas, top of the key. 3:51 to go in the half. Bumbelow a jumper, free throw line, missed it. High rebound, Vanderplas. Outlets to Sears. Runs in green sneakers, pulls up 3, left wing, give it to him. 11 for Sears, left hand in the air, timeout James Whitford. He wasted no time. It is off the rails for the Cards, and they've got to get it back under control. 32-26 with 3:40 to go in the first.
Yeah, you got to get it under control with Sears. 11 points now, taking over this basketball game. Meanwhile, Cards scoreless in the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
It is an 11-0 run for the Ohio Bobcats, and we'll take the Ball State timeout along with James Whitford. Cardinals trail 32-26 with 3:40 left to go on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
At Northwest, your financial peace of mind is behind everything we do, no matter where you are or where you're going. That's why we created Affinity Checking, 3 accounts designed to fit your life with all the essentials you expect, plus benefits that grow along with our relationship. Our team will help you find the right account and personally follow up to ensure you're happy. Affinity Checking, just another way Northwest helps increase the value of you. Northwest Bank is member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Waters Custom Exteriors is an official partner of Ball State Athletics. When Mother Nature calls, we answer. Waters Custom Exteriors is a storage damage insurance claim specialist. Ask about our Ball State special. Call 1-8888-WATERS. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Waters Custom Exteriors, 1-8888-WATERS.
Back here in Cleveland, 3:40 left to go in the first half. Ball State trails Ohio 32-26. David Ehad, Joel Godad. Cards are the 6th seed in this tournament. Ohio is the 3 seed, and they've started to play like it, David. An 11-0 run. Mark Sears, 11 points, 6 boards, 3 assists. How do you contain him?
Yeah, look, you've got to do something. You've got to make him give the basketball up, Joel. You've got to mix it up on the pick and roll. There is no secret to their offense. Almost every time down, they're running a high ball screen for Sears. They're clearing out and letting him go one-on-one. You've just got to figure out a way to make him give it up and have somebody else beat you.
What happened? Why was Ball State playing better early?
Yeah, I think, remember when James talked to you about when Sincere Carey gets to the paint, there wants to be a photograph? A lot of Cardinals. There wasn't that traffic to stop Sears, and he's getting wherever he wants.
It's a Cardinals basketball out of the called James Whitford timeout. And deep inside, Cochran missed a bunny. The ball sat on the rim, fell in, touched the net, and came out.
Yeah, Myron just shaking his head. That is 2 tonight, point blank, that haven't fallen. Just needs to stay with it. He's getting the opportunities.
And we've got a whistle before the inbound. Tyler Cochran's on his back. He was pushed by Ben Roderick.
Yeah, you know, Cochran got lucky there. Jeff Bowles wanted a foul on Tyler. I think he has a case. He put his arms around Ben Roderick's back and kind of pulled him forward into him. There it is.
And they'll get it on Tyler Cochran.
Yeah.
He did it again.
Yeah.
And it pumps up Ohio. The bench is into it, and the entire 5 Bobcats came together in a huge huddle.
Yeah, why? I mean, you didn't need that. You could see he got away with it on the first time and literally did the exact same thing right in front of the officials.
32-26 with 3:18 to go in the first. This is still an 11-0 run for the Bobcats. Schmock is the transfer from Findlay. First team all-conference at that D2 school and an all-defensive team performer. Works it around to Vanderplas on the right wing. Turns his back into Thomas down on the right block. Faces up, step back from 12, caught front side iron and out. And Sparks is playing well, another rebound. That's now 7 for him with 2 first-half fouls. Cochran bounces down, Sparks left block, rising in traffic way too strong, but he's fouled.
And that's Vanderplas?
No, it's Izuma.
Ooh.
It's 2 on Izuma.
Look, you got to get Peyton Sparks some touches. That's just his 4th field goal attempt. He's got 7 rebounds, only 1 free throw, so.
Guy that's top 10 in the country in fouls drawn.
No question, particularly when he's being guarded by the freshman Izuma.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one matchup, right?
No doubt.
Left-handed free throw, he missed. You know, the other bigs in there for Ohio are Vanderplas and Jason Carter, who are 37 and 28 respectively.
Yeah, and you're right about Carter, Joel. He's been over there a long time.
It doesn't make sense. Sparks hits the second free throw. I don't know if there's something wrong with him.
Yeah, I don't know. Sparks makes the second. I tell you what, he's been playing probably 8 minutes in there now with those 2 fouls. Don't pick up the third this late in the half.
He switched on a screen to guard Sears, very quickly got off of him. Ben Roderick high left side, feeds it into Izuma. Against Sparks, he lets him go baseline. Got to be careful, rises, missed right in there tight. Rebound pulled down by Jacobs. Demarius outlets down the far side. Near side, here's Cochran, spinning, goes behind his back, left hand, fadeaway jumper is good. Fadeaway by force, not by choice. He either slipped or was pushed.
How about that, Joel? The toughest layup of the night is the one that goes in.
2:07 to go in the first, 32-29 Ohio leads. Sears around a hard hedge screen, being guarded by Cochran, dives in, and he throws it off the window high for 2. He knew there was going to be no help because Sparks doesn't want to foul.
Yeah, and he goes left, turns downhill, You've got to make him give it up. He is controlling the game.
He did it great in Muncie last year. If you remember when he played, here's a three by Thomas left side, long. Rebound tipped out to Jacobs. Jason Preston missed the game in Muncie last year. We're like, great! Then the Sears guy shows up. Whoops. Driving, Jacobs kicks. Thomas left wing three is pure. Ball State right back in this thing. Myron launches an imaginary arrow into the sky. It's 34-32.
That's great offense. Jacobs paint touch, nice kick out. That's the way you execute.
1:15 left to go here in the first. 34-32. Ohio leads by 2. Cochran again has the assignment on Sears. Give it Schmock right side. Bumbelow guards him with his left arm outstretched. 8 on the shot clock. Sears back in control. Shoulder high dribble, whips it to Vanderplas, throws it inside. Izuma blocked against the window. Myron collapses on top of him, and Thomas is down. Ball State is 4 on 5, and they'll stop play. Myron was grabbing at his lower left leg, and he's now up and skipping down the far side of the court, trying to get the feeling back in his leg.
What a block, but man, there was a ton of contact there. Both players hit the deck hard. Great hustle. Thomas came all the way from the right block to the left to swat that shot, and that's huge. He's going to have to come out because they stopped play. Hopefully he's okay.
He's going to have to get checked, too, because he's hobbling, and he is grimacing, putting weight on his right leg. Troy Hirschman's already coming down the bench to take a look at him. Yeah, Myron looks like he's in a world of hurt.
Senior, you're in Cleveland. I mean, this could be it for you. You know he's going to do whatever it takes to try to get back out there.
Hometown. 34-32, Cards down 2. High ball screen for Jacobs, guarded by Vanderplas. Notices the mismatch, drives him, left the layup a little short. Rolls off the front side of the rim. Ohio in transition. Smock, great no look. Carter's healthy. He checked back in, and he rocks the rim in transit.
Yeah, it was just a great pass by Schmock, and Jason Carter just sprinted down, and he rewarded the big fella.
He's only played a quarter here in the first half, but boy, he's good.
All right, just make sure you get the last shot here, Joel. Don't give him another touch.
Shot clock off with 9 seconds to go in the half. Cochran left wing, rising for 3, knocks it in. They'll get another touch, but Ball State with the triple, down by 1. Sears in transit, the runner is short. And at the break, it's Ohio 36, Ball State 35.
Tyler, no, good shot. That's his third made 3, ties a career high. Pretty timely. Cardinals just down 1 at the half. Joel, pretty good defense. You got to control Sears. Great job taking care of the basketball. Just be patient on offense.
Ball State, Ohio. Semifinal date is on the line with the Kent State Golden Flashes. Will there be it tomorrow? 20 minutes to find out on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
It's a new day, and there's new ways to find your happy place.
Feel your best every day with unmatched access to the highly skilled primary care doctors of IU Health. With same-day appointments, 24/7 online scheduling, and urgent care locations close to home, staying your healthiest has never been easier. Make a same-day primary care appointment at iuhealth.org/same-day or call 1-888-IU-HEALTH.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
Nestled in the college town of Muncie, just a few blocks from Ball State University, The Haven provides you with direct access to local restaurants and groceries while maintaining a fun community atmosphere. Designed especially for you, The Haven presents you with 2, 3, and 4-bedroom floor plan options with apartment amenities perfect for the life of a student. Take a virtual or in-person tour today. Visit havenapts.com or call the office at 765-876-3998 to find your Haven.
On the Ball State Sports Network, this is Ball State Cardinals basketball. Welcome to halftime. Halftime is brought to you by MITS Muncie, Indiana Transit System. No car, no problem. MITS is reliable, safe, and free for students and veterans. Download the MITS bus app and ride with MITS today. Now, back to courtside.
All right, this is the MITS halftime bus stop. Check of the first half stats is presented by, MITS. It is the MITS halftime bus stop. MITS, Muncie, Indiana Transit System, no car, no problem. MITS is a reliable, safe, and free for students and veterans service in Muncie. Download the MITS bus app and ride with MITS today.
All right, Joel, for the Cardinals from the field, 14 of 34, 41%, 6 of 15 from 3, 40%, 1 of 4 from the charity stripe, 25%. The Bobcats, they were 13 of 32, 42%, 6 of 14 from 3, 42%, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Rebounding totals tied at 21. Each team with 6 O-boards. Bobcats with a 7-6 advantage in second chance points. Ohio came in leading the MAC in steals. They had just 1 in the first half to go along with 1 block. Cardinals had 3 steals and 3 blocks. Turnovers. We talked about how important it was to value the basketball. Cards certainly did that. Only 3 turnovers, leading to 3 points off. Meanwhile, the Bobcats 4 turnovers, leading to 2 points off. Cardinals had 4 assists on their 14 field goals to 6 by Ohio. Points in the paint, Ball State with a 16-14 edge. Individually for the Cardinals, Tyler Cochran leads everybody, 11 points, 4 of 9 shooting, 3 of 4 from deep. Those 3 triples ties his career high. Throw in 2 rebounds and a steal. After that, Myron Thomas, 5 points, 3 rebounds. Demarius Jacobs, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, just 1 turnover. Luke Bumbelow, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from deep. Give him 5. Peyton Sparks, 8 rebounds in 13 minutes. Got saddled with those 2 fouls. 5 points. Joel, he only had 3 field goal attempts. Got to give the big fella some looks. He was 1 of 2 from the line. Bashir Jihad, 2 points, 2 rebounds. And Jalen Sellers picked up 2 fouls. Only played 8 minutes in the first half. He had a 3-pointer for his 3. For Ohio, you got to control Mark Sears. 13 points on 5 of 11 shooting. Had 6 rebounds and 3 assists in no turnovers, and he played every single minute. After that, Jason Carter, 8 points, 7 rebounds. Miles Brown, 9 points. Vanderplas, only 3 points, 3 rebounds. And it was Tommy Schmock off the bench with 3. Cards trail by 1 here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse by a score 36-35.
This is the MITS halftime bus stop from Learfield.
Time to get your vehicle winter ready, and Greg Hubler's Quick Lane is ready to serve. It's fast, easy, and there's no appointment necessary. We service all makes and models. Oil changes, brake inspections, batteries, we do it all. Plus, every service comes with a free 120-day roadside assistance and a complimentary car wash at Greg Hubler Quick Wash, located at the Greg Hubler Auto Complex. Great service, great care, Quick Lane gets you there. Greg Hubler Quick Lane, ready to serve, at the corner of Nebo and the Galliard in Muncie.
Indiana just isn't Indiana without basketball. Basketball isn't the same without a cold Coors Light. So crack one open and celebrate that Cardinals basketball is finally back. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment made to chill, and a proud partner of your Ball State Cardinals. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Do you know what's great about being a Kroger Boost member? Well, for starters, free delivery on orders of $35 or more. Yep, you'll get free delivery on all the Kroger products you love. And as a Kroger Boost member, you'll get more rewards too, like double fuel points on everything you buy. Experience a new level of membership starting as low as $59 a year with Boost by Kroger Plus. Sign up today at Kroger.com. Restrictions may apply. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Imagine a commercial construction company that approaches every project as if it was their own property. Imagine one that makes decisions based on the core values as much as the bottom line. And imagine one that takes immense pride in both the projects and relationships it builds. It exists, and it's called Pridemark Construction. Pridemark Construction is a full-service commercial construction company backed by decades of industry experience with the capacity to complete both large and small projects that exceed client expectations. Proud of Ball State Athletics and proud of Ball State University.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Ball State University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
This is the Mits halftime bus stop, and it's time to check our Community Hospital Anderson out-of-town scoreboard. Really, nothing has changed since we started because all the games are they're over. Toledo beat Central Michigan 72-71. Akron beat Buffalo 70-68. That was an upset, correct? Buffalo that was the 4-5 game. I forget who was the 4.
Yeah. I mean,
pick them at that point.
Exactly.
Right. Kent State beat Miami 85-75. Women's side, Akron and Buffalo play tomorrow. I'm sure there will be no hard feelings about the men's game today when they rematch in the women's semifinals tomorrow. Ball State plays Toledo in the 4-1 matchup. It's 19-11 Ball State, 26-4. One loss Toledo on the women's side coming your way tomorrow. That is the out-of-town scoreboard presented by Community Hospital Anderson. Our halftime weather is presented by Lehman's, 91 years in business, locally owned and operated. Lehman's has been a Trane-authorized dealer since 1986, installing the best HVAC equipment available. They're Lehman's, and they're here for you. Says it's 45 degrees in Muncie. I don't know. You're in Muncie, so, tell me if it's colder. Shoot me a text. But I can tell you that it's supposed to be 45 in Muncie right now. There is snow expected this weekend, so go buy bread. All the bread and the milk. Take care of that. A couple inches is what we're looking at. I think it's 4 inches here in Cleveland, a little bit less back home in Muncie. Hey, when the Cards win, you win. 50% off regular price, any size pizzas, any toppings at Papa John's. Offer is valid until the end of business on the day of a win. Muncie, Marion, and Anderson locations only. Papa John's brings us our second half recipe for success, and we'll have that for you when we return. This is the Mits halftime bus stop from Learfield.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptonin.com. At munciesweets.hamptonin.com.
In 1930, H.J. Lehman opened his heating and electric business in downtown Muncie. Now, 91 years later, Lehman's Inc. provides that same quality service and installation for heating and air conditioning systems. If you are in need of service for your existing system, a trained Lehman's technician will diagnose the problem and provide a proposal for repairs. If you're looking to replace your current home comfort system, Lehman's is a trained comfort specialist for this area. It's hard to stop a train. Call for an appointment to receive a free appraisal. Lehman's also offers financing for your new system. We're Lehman's, we're here for you.
Whether you're injured or just plain sick, Community now offers Connect to Care. With one call or online click, we'll find you the closest open appointment. That could be a med check, a primary care doctor, or a virtual visit right on your screen. At the most inconvenient time, Connect to Care is mighty convenient. Just call 765-298-1400 and a community concierge will locate options and make your appointment. Or you can search and set an appointment yourself. Our website is always open. Visit ecommunity.com/connect. The quickest route to feeling better starts with us.
Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
This is the Mitts Halftime Bus Stop as we continue from here in Ohio. The Pridemark Construction Student Athlete of the Week is brought to us by Pridemark Construction, a full-service construction company backed by decades of industry experience in large and small construction projects, design, and architecture. Joey Garbrick is our Student Athlete of the Week, the Mid-American Conference champion in the men's 200-meter breaststroke. David, always stick with it. Joey Garbrick couldn't swim early in his life. His parents got him into it because they thought he would drown. And he used to throw up every time he got in the water, which sounds like a bad thing for a swimmer. But now he's the MAC champ.
Wow.
So, I mean, like, there's like 18 years in between those things, but just keep with it.
Make a great movie.
Designed for working adults, Ball State Online offers more than 100 programs, 100% online, to help you advance career opportunities in high-demand fields. Learn more at bsu.edu/online. All right, David, recipe for success in the second half.
Yeah, you got to get a handle on Sears. Joey is simply controlling the game. Make him give it up when he gets to the paint. Crowd him. Make somebody else beat you. Offensively, look, you are doing a great job taking care of it, but just run your offense. The shot selection can be much better. And then, look, this game is going to come down to the wire. Make the winning plays down the stretch. And, oh, by the way, don't forget to get the freshman of the year involved on the offense.
Peyton Sparks in that first half, only 5 points on 2 of 3 shooting. Hey, to learn about a sponsorship with Ball State Athletics, download our free book, How to Profit with Ball State Athletics with Sports Sponsorships, by visiting ballstatesports.com/profit and submit your request. Or you can take the Ball State Biz Quiz and find out if you're a good fit at ballstatesports.com/profit. Click the quiz link. Cardinals at the break, down 1 in the MAC quarterfinals on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
The doctors and staff at Family Vision Care and Wink Gallery are fully committed to you and your family's quality of life through your eye health and vision wellness. Visit their practice in Muncie to see their full collection and find the frames that fit you. Trust your eye care to the professionals. Visit Doctors Wilson, Nowakowski, Ashman, Guard, Greenlee, Zagunda, and McCaslin at Family Vision Care, the preferred eye care provider of Ball State Athletics.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptoninn.com. At munciesuites.hamptoninn.com.
Hear that? That's the plumpest, juiciest hot dogs you've ever seen getting their grill on. But we both know what'll make it sound even better. Oh yeah, it's a Pepsi to go with your hot dog. Because when you're chomping on America's favorite meal, relish, mustard, and onions perfectly blending into a crescendo of flavor, there's only one thing that makes everything about that moment better: a cold, refreshing Pepsi. See what I mean? It's like music to my ears. Hot dogs. Better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
From the biggest of big games to the littlest of the little.
There you go! No, first base! Go, run!
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest. From some of the biggest stadiums in the state to the familiar fields down the street. You're helping make a difference to the people and places you call home. Learn more at Meijer.com/community.
Set for the start of the second half here in Cleveland. Ball State trails Ohio in the MAC quarterfinals 36-35. David, the biggest development, athletic trainer Troy Hirschman is not on the bench. Neither is Myron Thomas. The two are presumably doing some sort of medical attention in the back after Myron went down with a leg injury at the end of the first half.
Yeah, I tell you what, they could certainly use Myron, particularly his D on Vanderplas. In steps Mickey Pearson. Big minutes for number 3.
He's the only change in the lineup for the Cardinals. Otherwise, it's the starters out on the court. Same for Ohio. Ben Vanderplas controls left block, bullies his way through Pearson, and a block is called on Mickey. It was a delayed call from John Floyd, but that is the first foul on Pearson and an early statement of authority by Vanderplas.
Yeah, they posted Vanderplas up, set play coming out of the timeout, and that time he took advantage. I thought Mickey had great position. Not sure what else he's supposed to do. Easily could have been a charge and BVP's third foul.
19:48 to go in the game. We've played 12 seconds. Inbound to the corner left for Roderick. He's been a non-factor, and he feeds Vanderplas, almost leading him out of bounds on the baseline. Backing into Pearson, pushes him away. Awkward throw up, and then it's caught on an air ball and laid in by Jason Carter. I mean, he literally just threw the ball up in the air.
Yeah, Sparks came to help. That freed up Carter.
Left side, Bumbelow rising from three, missed it long. Rebound knuckles down, and controlled near sideline by Miles Brown. He got rid of it before he fell into the Cardinals bench.
Luke 1 of 5 from 3.
Ball State's bench notably short. Myron Thomas still in the locker room. Vanderplas gives off. Roderick a deep three, and he swishes it right side. Did he ever need that? He came in 4 for his last 20 and had missed his first 2 tonight. And then Jacobs fumbled it away, but a reach-in foul called late on Ohio, and Jeff Bowles beside himself on the OU bench.
Yeah, that's a huge call, Joel, because if that's a turnover, Roderick was all alone at the other end. They make a layup, all of a sudden this thing's an 8-point lead, so instead the Cardinals retain possession.
Now Troy Hirschman has reemerged from the locker room. Myron Thomas has not, David. See if we can't get it. Oh, yeah, he has. Yep. He's sitting at the front of the Ball State bench. 1 minute into the game. I didn't even see Myron come out. Cochran to the elbow, step back, wants a 3, catches front side iron, you're shaking your head.
Just think you can get that anytime. Even though you made 3 in the first half, why not involve 5?
Ball State down 6. Vanderplas buries a deep one, and all of a sudden it's 9.
All right, Joel, you're at that piece of every game. If it gets tough, now's when you got to buckle down, run your stuff.
Pearson dribble handoff for Bumbelow high on the right side. Luke attacks, driving into Brown. Layup way short, rebounded by Ohio, and then a foul called on DJ. Compounding the issue, that is his second. Ball State's second. Timeout, James Whitford. Ball State's coaches out on the court clapping their hands. Link Gardner's nodding his head. He's trying to keep his guys in this, David, because you're right. You're at that precipice.
Yep, no question about it. Whit needed that timeout. Cards got to regroup.
This is gut check moment. Do you want to go home? If you do, you can. If you don't, you're down 9 with 18:25 left to go. McGuff Roofing serves Muncie and the surrounding areas, and it has since 1904. Call today for all your commercial roofing needs. McGuff Roofing called timeout by James Whitford. With 18:25 to go, down 9 in the MAC quarters on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
There are 3 fresh new reasons to meet at McAllister's Deli. Our Chipotle chicken and bacon spud, stuffed with grilled chicken, bacon, cheddar jack cheese, Chipotle ranch, and green onions. Our jalapeno turkey crunch sandwich with smoked turkey, bacon, pepper jack cheese, fresh avocado, and jalapeno spud chips on a toasted jalapeno roll. And our spicy Southwest chicken sandwich with grilled chicken, roasted corn, poblano, and black bean relish, pepper jack cheese, fresh avocado, and Chipotle ranch on a toasted jalapeno roll. But don't just take our word for it. Come experience the fresh ingredients and handcrafted craveability for yourself. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
While new vehicles may be harder to come by recently, Stoops Automotive has stocked their inventory with plenty of new-to-you vehicles to help you find the perfect ride. Cars, truck, SUVs, all quality pre-owned at drive-home prices. And Stoops Automotive has an amazing staff to help you find exactly what you're looking for. Stoops Automotive, East Central Indiana's used car headquarters for over 30 years.
Visit them today on West Clare Lane in Muncie or at StoopsAuto.com.
Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
See dealer for details.
Hey, when the Cards win, you win. 50% off regular price, any size pizzas, any toppings at Papa John's. Offers valid until the end of business on the day of a win. Marion, Muncie, and Anderson locations only. So if the Cards come back here, Papa John's for the rest of the night at 50% off. Tomorrow, though, it's a good thing. Cards play on the women's side at 9 a.m., or excuse me, at 10 a.m. So if Ball State wins in the MAC semifinals on the women's side tomorrow, you got like pizza all day. All day. 44-35 here. Ohio leads. They've come out of the gates here in the second half on an 8-0 run. 18:25 left to go. James Whitford with the called timeout.
Yeah, really needed to regroup. That 8-0 run courtesy of a couple made triples. First it was Miles Brown. Joel, he's been the X factor, only averages 6 a game. He's got 9 today on 3 of 3 triples. And then Vanderplas does what he does, man. He's got deep, deep range, particularly for a guy his size. That's 6'8".
Fast break points, 8-0 in favor of Ohio. And it's really not off of turnovers. Ohio has 1 made bucket off of turnovers today, but they have got out and run against Ball State.
Thomas back in now. He gets the job on Vanderplas.
He is moving okay. He doesn't look like he's at full strength, but he doesn't look bad. They'll throw it over the top against him, though, and Vanderplas lays it up.
Yeah, that is twice out of the half, and right there, Jeff Bowles draws up a play.
Thomas a 3, trailing, knocks it down. All right, his stroke looks fine, and the Cardinals, just like that, are back with an 8.
Man, did they need that basket. Now you can't keep trading. No question, Myron's still hobbling a little bit.
46-38, 17:52 left to go in the game. Myron doesn't want this to be his last game. Not this way. Sears on the high right wing, gives it to a driving Roderick into traffic, wings it out, and David just threw it into the first row.
Yeah, that's his 3rd turnover. I mean, just a complete, it looks like, lack of confidence in his game.
He went from 12 points per game and 40% from 3 to 7 points per game and 22% from 3.
Yeah, he's a Columbus kid, Joe. I saw him in high school. I mean, just the Gatorade Player of the Year in the state.
Alex Ehad guarded him really well, though.
That he did.
Thomas
there
feeds
you go.
Peyton
There
Sparks.
you go.
High post, spins on Vanderplas, drew contact. You could hear him grunt. There was no call. He missed the bucket. 17-19 to go. Ball State down, 46-38. Sears goes right, kicks right. Roderick a 3, missed it long. Rebound weak side, Jason Carter. Ohio resets with a fresh 20, backing down Sparks. Fade away, short corner left, missed. Rebound Sears, kick out Carter. Thought about a 3, drives at Sparks, right-handed layup missed. Terrible offensive sequence in terms of result, not in terms of what they were running. Sparks trailing, runs to the rim, and Vanderplas picked his pocket. He was rising to dunk from the free throw line. Roderick out in transition, runs baseline, kicks Sears, right wing 3, missed it. Rebound Cochran, here we go left to right. 3-on-3, Cochran, a gazelle, is fouled to the rim, missed it, charge. Hoy.
Yeah, Jalen Sellers immediately gets in off the bench. My guess he's going to come in for Cochran.
Doesn't look like it. Yeah, there it is. Cochran was backing up to play D. But that is the switch.
Mark Sears at 6'1". Joe, he's got 5 offensive rebounds from the point guard position.
13 points, 7 boards, 4 assists for Mark Sears tonight. 46-38, Ohio has the lead.
Stopping a 3 here, cut it to 5.
Cards led much of the first half, but Ohio using an 11-0 and then an 8-0 run to take control. Sears was looking for the pick and roll of Uzuma, who just checked in. Kicks out, Vanderplas, deep right wing 3, way short. Rebound Sellers, and he can run down the far sideline. Sears picks him up on D. Uzuma as well, launches a 3, missed it. Rebound Sparks, and he's pushed by Uzuma from behind.
Good job of getting positioning on the weak side. He was definitely had an opportunity for a putback there. Uzama with the foul really saved him 2 points.
Cards will inbound baseline right. We'll get a stoppage, I think, at the next dead ball. 16:06 to go. 46-38, inbound Sellers, blocked. Brown stuck with him right at the mouth of the bucket. Ohio, Vanderplas, had an open transition 3. Thomas closed out, and Vanderplas thought better of it. Spinning Sears, tried to go left, comes back right. Bumbleow's guarding him. Feed Vanderplas, former freshman of the year. That was seemingly ages ago. Left side of the lane, spins, falling away, is fouled by Thomas, and he missed the shot. 2 free throws when we come back.
That's a good call. Myron pushed him in the hip. Vanderplas going to the line. Cards hanging in there. Regrouped after the timeout.
15:39 left to go. 46-38. The 3-seed Ohio, the defending champ Ohio, has the lead. Hey, the best stories in Ball State sports are every month in one show. It's Sports Link Stories, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie. You can see the show and more stories now. Check it out at ballstatesports.com or by following at BSU Sports Link. 15:39 left to go. It's 46-38 Ohio on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of
we're
Muncie's
ready for another
finest
legal ID,
hotels.
Joel.
Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptoninn.com. At munciesweets.hamptoninn.com.
With the new year comes New Year weather, which means now's the time to sign up for a subscription at Greg Hubler Quick Wash. With commitment-free subscriptions as low as $20 a month, get unlimited washes at the best value around. We're open 24/7 and vacuums are always free. Or sign up for a Quick Wash book and get great discounts on 5 prepaid washes that never expire. Download our Quick Wash app and start earning points toward free washes today. Greg Hubler Quick Wash at the corner of Nebo and McGalliard in Muncie.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
From Learfield, this is the Mid-American Tournament.
For every Ball State block this season, Reed's Plumbing is making a donation to the Boys and Girls Club of Muncie, as they did for sacks during football season. Many thanks to Reed's Plumbing for their contributions. Cardinals have 3 blocks today, one by Myron Thomas, one by Luke Bumbalow, and one by Jalen Sellers. They do trail, though. 46-38 is the score with 15:39 left to go. Ball State is 1 of 7 from the floor in the second half. And the Ohio Bobcats have taken control here after leading by 1 at the break. Cards will break with Myron Thomas still noticeably limping. Peyton Sparks, Jalen Sellers, Luke Bumbalow, and Demarius Jacobs. Schmock, Miles, Vanderplas, Azuma, and Sears are the 5 Bobcats. Again, no Jason Carter. Like, for as good as he is, he does not play a lot.
Joey's got a double-double. 10 points, 10 rebounds in 14 minutes.
Yeah. First free throw for Vanderplas, and he misses long. Fouled by Thomas before the break. BVP is a 74% free throw shooter. They are chanting for tater tots from the Ball State band. I do not think the deal with Roots Burger Bar works on neutral site games. And Vanderplas hits the second. You could try. Inbound to Demarius Jacobs. Cardinals now trail it by 9, 47-38. 15:33 left to go in their black jerseys with red trim. I don't know for a fact. I just feel like these are new. I don't remember seeing them at any other point this season. Sparks at the free throw line. His post feed is off a foot. Cards will re-inbound. It's the red, the white, and the gray alternate. This is it's a cool, fresh look.
No question, man. It is very sharp.
Inbounds to Jacobs, and we've got an immediate whistle. Hold off ball, and boy, if that's Azuma, he's in foul trouble. And it is. That is the 4th foul on I.J. Izuma, and I think that's a bad thing. Can we redo that? Because Jason Carter is now going to check in, and Izuma goes out. I'd rather have Azuma in the game.
Yeah, no question. Look, and Carter has 0 fouls.
Jacobs throws the inbound up top to Sellers, rips a bounce pass into Sellers, attacks left side of the lane, and missed against Vanderplas. David, he's good, but so are Ohio's bigs, and they're just more veteran.
Yeah, I mean, Vanderplas, 24 years old, Joel.
High on the right wing, Miles Brown being guarded by Jacobs. Feed it into Carter, guarded by Sparks. 2 early fouls, none since. Carter, middle of the lane, step back jumper is good.
Yeah, I don't know how you stop that. I mean, that's just good offense. He's 6'8" with a step back.
He has 12 and 11 in now 15 minutes. He had 18 on 8 of 12 shooting in the first game between these teams, and yet he only averages 13 points and 6 boards. And he hasn't been playing great lately. Pass up top is tipped away. Been in double figures 4 times in the last 8 games. Thomas missed a 3 left wing and is now limping to get back on defense. Cardinals trail by 11 with 14:25 left to go. Driving Schmock left side, guarded by Bumbalow. Tosses into the corner. Carter was open from 3. Payton able to get out there, close out, force him to turn his back in and start backing down. Ball State's big fella. Spins around again, jumper mid-post, wildly bricked. Loose ball rebounded uncontested by the Cards. Corner right, Sellers wants a 3. Carter ran at him, so Sellers runs at the rim, and a block is called on a good layup. Mark Sears stepped in, tried to take a charge, but he puts Jalen Sellers at the line and one.
Now, that's why Sellers is so dangerous. He shoots the 3 so well that they run at him. The nice pump fake, we've talked about it all year, Joel. The best on the team, and then getting all the way to the rim, no doubt. Sears was moving. That's a good call by the official.
Jalen is hands on knees, though. He is tired as BJ checks in. Peyton Sparks goes to the bench. I've never said this about Jalen Sellers. He walked up to the line, and I just looked down at my chart real quick. Sellers is a 70% shooter, and he missed the free throw. Math is his favorite subject. Just wanted to throw that out there.
There you go. Speaking of math, Cards just 1 of 5 from the free throw line.
It's not great. 49-40, Ohio leads by 9 and a whistle. Vanderplas tried to drive on Myron, and that is the 3rd foul on Thomas. And if I'm Vanderplas, I'd drive at Myron too at this point.
Yeah, I tell you, for all the contact, and typically in the MAC tourney, they let them play a little bit. Man, that was ticky-tack.
Far sideline inbounds. They throw it to Sears. Sellers bumped him. Bowles put his hands up, saying, "Can I get a call there too?" They let him play on. Jihad is switched on to Sears. Drives, and he lost the ball. They called a reach in. Bashir Jihad, boy, he did about as well as you could ask for there. His second.
And then Sears, he's pretty savvy. He baited the official into that, bobbed his head back like he got hit. Should have been a turnover.
Ball State's 6th foul. Sears off the inbounds, right side. Shot fake to 3. Drifts off a screen from Vanderplas. Bounces inside the paint, but he traveled. Then he put his hands up in the air to say, "What, who, me?" Might have been a makeup. Charlie Cardinal threw his hands up in the air, happy. We have an 8-foot-tall Charlie Cardinal, by the way, at the MAC tournament. Like, if Sparks gets into any more foul trouble, we could just put Chuck in at this point.
You talk about a rim protector.
He is huge.
Cards need one right here, Joel. Cut it to 6 or 7.
Ball State's down 9, 13.5 to go. Sellers the attack, left it short. He got right to the mouth of the rim. Riding Sears in transition defense, though. Kicks to Schmock, bounce pass Vanderplas. Left block, turned to kick opposite. Found Roderick wide open, his 3 short. Rebound, Carter rising back up. Off the window, he scores. Carter has 14 points. He leads Ohio, leading by 11. 7 minutes into the second half. Luke Brown has returned for the Cards. It is Brown, Sellers, Bumbalow, Sparks, and Thomas. Brown cuts baseline. Bumbalow kicks right side. Sellers, shot fake a 3. Drives on Roderick, hands off Sparks, and he's fouled. I mean, he is fouled. He went stumbling underneath the bucket, and he's holding his shoulder. We've got that call on Miles Brown. Excuse me, on Ben Roderick.
And Peyton is still at half court, Joe. He is really holding his shoulder.
Actually, his right arm is dangling. He just picked it up and shook it out, so that's a good sign. But he's holding his shoulder. It was, for a while, just hanging at his side, but he does have some control of it now.
And that kid is so tough. If there's any saving grace, at least for the free throw, that's his right shoulder that
he's left-handed. So you mentioned it, Cards are 1 of 5 at the line, and they are now 2 of 6. That one hit off the heel, went sky high, and then dropped. Roderick out, Miles Brown in, Sellers out, Cochran in. He's wearing his Nike headband upside down. Ball State within 10 here. Both free throws are good for Peyton Sparks. Ball State is within 9 at 51-42. Hey, the women's team trailed by 16 yesterday before coming back to win. Brady Sally said at postgame, it's all about fight, it's all about grit. How bad do you want to be here? 12:36 left to go. Feed it into Carter. He's guarded by Sparks. Rips baseline. Beautiful reverse with a right hand. Peyton Sparks is good, but Jason Carter is just better, and that's not a knock on P. He's going up against one of the most veteran bigs in this league.
He's almost had 1,600 career points, Joel. Just a savvy veteran with phenomenal footwork.
Sparks will try him with footwork, but he missed way high off the window. He got to the rim, just not with the same control. Rebound Ohio. Schmock uses a Vanderplas screen to go right. Funnels it over to Brown, lobs it into Carter, mismatch. Cochran's guarding him here, and he reaches in to steal the ball. I probably should have seen that coming, actually. Tyler drives, gets to the free throw line, attacks, bounces, Sparks, layup is good! I was about to say no, Tyler, and then he did the right thing.
Yeah, great decision making, terrific use of the bounce pass in traffic.
Peyton Sparks now has 9 points. Ball State is within 9. It's 53-44. 11:36 to go.
My goodness, this is like Shaq and the Lakers every trip down, throwing it into Carter on the block.
He kicked it out to Vanderplas, who drives on the ailing Thomas, got right under the rim and scored.
Look, I hate to keep repeating it, but you're talking about grown men here just going to work.
I mean, but Thomas should be able. Like, Thomas is a grown guy, too.
Yeah, but I mean, Vanderplas is so strong.
Cochran attacks. He tried to kick it out. The ball was kicked. Cardinals actually huge benefactor because I think they were about to turn it over with 11:11 to go. 55-44, Ohio leads Ball State on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
I'm building my financial life with a credit union that helps
We're a little
me
overdue
improve
for an ID, Joel.
Ball State Financial makes banking easy on campus and at home. I opened a free checking account with Ball State Financial and got access to free ATMs on campus and at home, free mobile banking, and free true wireless earbuds. Open a free checking account today and get free true wireless earbuds. Ball State Financial, where improving your financial life is simple.
It's a new day, and there's new ways to find your happy place.
Feel your best every day with unmatched access to the highly skilled primary care doctors of IU Health. With same-day appointments, 24/7 online scheduling, and urgent care locations close to home, staying your healthiest has never been easier. Make a same-day primary care appointment at iuhealth.org/same-day or call 1-888-IU-HEALTH.
We know that juicy, cheesy, grilled to perfection burger sounds amazing, but it does sound like something is missing. Pepsi, baby! The yin to this burger's yang. Burgers and Pepsi go together like burgers and Pepsi. This perfect blending of flavors makes every bite of lettuce, every sesame seed on the bun, and every sip of that crisp, refreshing, ice-cold cola a journey to Fruitopia. Burgers, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
55-44 with 11:11 left to go here in the second half. Ohio leads Ball State here in the Mid-American Conference quarterfinals. He is David Eham. My name is Joel Godet. I just turned to Rob Cornelius, our colleague from Ohio, and I said, why doesn't Jason Carter play more? Jason Carter today, the fifth-year senior, in 19 minutes, has 16 points and 12 rebounds. And he said, well, he's a little banged up. They're basically trying to manage him at this point in his career. He's a wily veteran who's been around. And I thought he made an interesting analogy. He said he's our DH. He comes in, we throw it to him on offense, and he lays it in. And if that's the case, then he has been David Ortiz today.
He has, Joe. He's got 8 points alone here in the second half. And literally every time down, they're going into him. You got to credit to Jeff Bowles for designing that because they are executing. It's paying dividends. But look, if you're the Cardinals, you've got this thing within striking range. Tons of time. You're down 11 on the clock, maybe an omen. But at some point, you can't keep trading. You've got to get stops. And Ball State has struggled mightily shooting. 3 of 13 here in the second frame. That's just 23%.
The one thing I'll be interesting to watch here over the last quarter of the game, like they're all young. they can run for days. But Ohio plays their starters 80% of the minutes, and they're just tired. They've lost 4 out of the last 5. Are they going to wear out down the backstretch tonight?
Well, Carter and Vanderplas not in there now, so if there was ever a time, this is it.
A.J. Clayton for his first action, the freshman inside. Kick out, right corner. 3 is good for Demarius Jacobs, and the Cardinals capitalize immediately.
And great pass by Cochran, Joel. I mean, 2 good decisions in a row leading to baskets.
And he was trying to lay it up. He saw it late. 55-47, Cardinals are back within 8. Sears, guarded by Sellers, attacks left of the lane and backed out. Jalen got in front of him well. Sears is directing traffic. Clayton put his hands up, said, oh, my bad. I didn't mean to step there. Sears drives left of the lane, hands it inside for Azuma, playing with 4 fouls, kicks Brown, shots blocked from 3. Caught it, runs to the rim, and with 1 on the timer, missed the layup. Rebound by Luke Brown. Cardinals advance past Cochran, pulls a 3 left wing, missed it flat. Rebound down to Brown. It's one of those shots where if he makes it, it's great. If he doesn't, it's bad. Ohio leads by 8. Sears underneath the rim, drives baseline, works it around the perimeter. Brown drives on Brown, right-handed floater, missed. Rebound is Zuma and a foul. Cochran undercut him. That is the 3rd on Tyler and the 7th on Ball State, so 1-1.
Yeah, when the Cardinals go with that small lineup, Joel, somebody has to guard the other big, and it's the 6'2" Tyler Cochran against the 6'8" Azuma. And look, putting him at the charity stripe, that's not a bad call. He only shoots 50%, 7 of 14 on the season.
Vanderplas checks in. David, I didn't notice this all day. We are high up in the arena here, so I can't see the players' features from this far away. Free throw is long by Azuma, almost tipped back in by Brown. They just showed Vanderplas on the video board, though. He has the worst mustache. It is... It's one of those you have in college and never talk about again. Demarius Jacobs has his legs taken out by him by Miles Brown. That is the 4th foul on the junior from Western New York.
I can relate.
We got photographic evidence of that in the hallway, though. That's
true.
Cardinals will inbound baseline right.
All right, Azuma on Sparks here, Joel.
9:55 left to go. Here's the thing, you can foul Azuma out. I don't know if that's good. That means Carter's got to play.
Yeah, but you'll be in the bonus.
That's true, too. Cochran lost his defender, being guarded by Schmock, spinning. Baseline, gets to the rim, throws it off the glass, and scores.
Yeah, that's a mismatch. Schmock at 5'11", no way can he guard Cochran.
Forget the height. I mean, he's a D2 player. Very good one who could transfer up, but Cochran's a different kind of athlete.
Look at Sellers stay in front of Sears.
He's doing a great job defensively. He's got to stay in there. He was in foul trouble in the first half, but he's got to in the second. Brown 3. He was left alone, missed it from the top of the key, and a foul on the rebound against Ohio, and Azuma is done. He has his hands in the air. He has fouled out with 9:25 to play. His impact isn't important, but it's the fact that Ohio is already short on its bench, and they've got to play their other guys more.
And here's the important thing, Joel. Cardinals are in the bonus with 9:25. Peyton Sparks already has 11 rebounds. It would have been 12 because he had the box out. That led to the foul. And now, man, chip away while the clock is stopped. Perfect recipe right now for the Cards.
Jason Carter checks in. Sparks goes to the free throw line where Ball State is 3 of 7 tonight. Ball State trails by 6. The first is good.
All right, here's what you got to watch on the defensive end. When the Cardinals go with that small lineup, Cochran has to guard either Vanderplas or Carter. Take your pick. Last time they went inside, the double came, they kicked it out and missed the 3. How will the Cardinals defend that? You know they're going to try to take advantage of it.
Second free throw is also good. Ball State's back within 4. Carter has returned. Random observation, David. He has a T-shirt tan. Where's he getting that in the middle of the winter in Athens, Ohio? Carter flashes up top of the key, catches the ball, hands it back to Sears. Sellers ran into the screen. Cochran is switched on to Sears for the moment. Throw it into Carter. He's guarded by Sparks. 12 on the shot clock. Backing down the freshman of the year. Carter with his right hand, pounds it, turns around in the lane and scores, falling away. He's just that good. 18 for Carter, and David, he'd been struggling. We said it's single figures in 4 of the last 8. Jumper by Cochran missed in the middle of the lane, and it stays with Ball State. on the deflected rebound out of play.
Look, I don't know what else Peyton Sparks can do. Cards didn't bring a double team. He bodied him up. You want guys to take tough twos? That's what it was.
The hardest two. 57-51. It's a two-possession lead. 6-point advantage. Jacobs has to get it in. Timeout.
Oh, man, now Cards only have one left, Joel.
It was a bad spot. That's almost one where you kind of just have to throw. Somebody's got to run to midcourt and just throw it over the top.
You have to help Demarius Jacobs there by running to the ball. Nobody did, and smart thing there. You don't want to turn it over.
8:48 left to go. That's a 30, so the Cardinals have their final full remaining. Ball State in the second half, 5 of 17. That is 29%. And Ohio's issue, again, it has lost 4 of its last 5 games coming into this tournament. Defense. 309th in the country in effective field goal percentage over that 5-game span, where they're 1-4. They are 226th in, they are 319th in 2-point defense over that span. Cards have got to be able to score like other teams have over the last 2 weeks. Bowling Green, Northern Illinois, 2 teams that aren't here in the tournament. 8:48 to go. It's 57-51. Ohio leads. Luke Brown is the entering man. He checks in. Jacob, Sellers, Sparks, and Cochran are the 5 Cardinals to join, or the 4 to join him. Sellers left alone. Left side 3 is way too strong. Bricked it off the bank. Rebound Schmuck. Ohio leads it by 6. 8:31 to go. Sears attacks left of the lane. Kicks behind Carter. Trailing, running, jam for 20. He has come alive tonight where he hadn't been. And it's a 10-point OU lead. It had been down to 4. Brown a right wing 3. That's long. Rebound Carter. My goodness. He's the player of the tournament, David, and there's 2 rounds to go.
Cards 2 of 7 from deep this half.
Sears guarded by Sellers up top. He's got Vanderplas right wing, Schmock left. Terminated, and he kicks to Schmock, who will dribble all the way back to midcourt. Get a timeout at the next dead ball. 59-51, Cards down 8. Schmock loses Brown. Skip pass, driving. Miles to the rim, layup good. Miles Brown, that's his first non-3, and the lead is back to 10. Sellers, step back, left wing 3, missed it. Get that shot anytime. 7:35 to go. Down by 10. Schmock looking for a dagger, finds Brown. Baseline attack, missed it. He's fouled. 2 free throws when we come back. 7:29 to go in the MAC quarters. Ball State down 10 on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
Time to get your vehicle winter ready, and Greg Euler's Quick Lane is ready to serve. It's fast, easy, and there's no appointment necessary. We service all makes and models. Oil changes, brake inspections, batteries, we do it all. Plus, every service comes with a free 120-day roadside assistance and a complimentary car wash at Greg Hubler Quick Wash, located at the Greg Hubler Auto Complex. Great service, great care, Quick Lane gets you there. Greg Hubler Quick Lane, ready to serve, at the corner of Nebo and the Galliard in Muncie.
Hear that? That's the plumpest, juiciest hot dogs you've ever seen getting their grill on. But we both know what'll make it sound even better. Oh yeah, it's a Pepsi to go with your hot dog. Because when you're chomping on America's favorite meal, relish, mustard, and onions perfectly blending into a crescendo of flavor, there's only one thing that makes everything about that moment better. A cold, refreshing Pepsi. See what I mean? It's like music to my ears. Hot dogs. Better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptoninn.com. At munciesuites.hamptoninn.com.
From Learfield, this is the Mid-American Tournament.
We are way overdue on this. My bad. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID. We'll try to stay legal on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
Ball State men's basketball is on WERK Muncie, WBKQ Alexandria, and WLBC HD2 Muncie, Work FM, and Blake FM.
61-51, Ball State down by 10 with 7.5 left to go. David Eha, quick check of the stats. Ball State is minus 11 on the glass. The offensive rebounding numbers aren't really a huge issue with it. I mean, yeah, Ohio's winning the second chance points. They're winning the offensive rebounds, but the margin's not enormous. But in general, you got to get to the glass and give yourself more opportunities.
Yeah, look, I think, the other reason is for that lead, the Cardinals have missed a ton of shots, particularly in the second half. 5 of 20, just 25%. The thing that jumps out to me, Joel, points in the paint. Ohio with a 32-22 edge in the second half. They have an edge of 18-6. They have pounded the ball inside. The big guys have taken advantage, and it's paid dividends right now.
And it's been hard. Like, these aren't easy layups.
No question.
All right. I've said a couple times, how bad do you want to be here? Like, how bad do you want it? That's a fallacy. Like, everybody wants to be here. It's not about who wants it more. How are you going to execute, though, down the home stretch? How are you going to finish? How are you going to value each possession? Miles Brown is at the free throw line to try to grow the lead. And he does hit the first free throw. He was fouled just before the timeout. Each team is in the 1-and-1 bonus. Brown is a 72% free throw shooter. He's a junior from Rochester, New York. They have a great dinosaur barbecue there. Hits both free throws. In transition here, Cochran tried to run baseline. He was turned away by Brown. Got to the bucket on a second effort, but missed. David, what else are you going to do? It's a great shot.
Yeah, point blank, and that is the 14th rebound for Carter to go with 20 points.
12-point difference here, and Demarius Jacobs is a flamingo on the far side of the court. He was bouncing up and down on one leg. Sears fouled on a three by Jihad that he missed. So Sears to the line for a triple. Bashir picks up his third foul. Luke Brown will check in to replace Demarius, who was hopping. Peyton will also check in, and also notably, I was going to say, Myron is on the court. He's been hobbled by a leg injury sustained at the end of the first half. So Sears, 91% free throw shooter, hits the first. We're not going to get lucky all day, David. He missed two in the first half.
And Joey's 6'1". This is his 188th free throw attempt on the year. That's up there in the Peyton Sparks range.
He is from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Is there any player you've ever seen more aptly described by the name of their hometown?
I'd have to think about it, but no.
Like, the guy's got bulging biceps at 6'1". He's chiseled out of marble. Muscle Shoals.
Yeah, how about his line? 15 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists.
If he's got great shoe inserts, then it's completely perfect. 66-51 after the successful trip to the line. You just got that, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. Baseline, here comes Bumbelow, weaving his way into the lane, kicks out Thomas, shot fake, drives, kicks for Brown on the left wing. 10 on the shot clock. Luke, little baseline runner, missed short. Again, good look. Vanderplas, the Ohio rebound, leading by 15.
Cards one of their last 7.
When did it get to 15? 66-51 a 3. Sears cashed it down. He had Sparks mismatched on him. And it is barn doors. 69-51, Ohio by 18. Last rights. Bumbelow missed a 3. Brown went for the board. Carter cut him off, and Ohio has it right to left. Sears a 3. Got it! 72-51, Ohio by 21. Sears is blowing on his smoking hot hand. Timeout, Ball State. They're out of them with 6:09 to go in this season.
Joel, the big guns for the Bobcats came to play today. Mark Sears, 22 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Jason Carter playing in his 149th game, giving 20 points and 15 boards. And oh, by the way, Vanderplas 11-6.
6:09 remaining in the second half. It is 72-51. This is a 17-0 run for Ohio. They've had an 11-0, an 8-0, and a 17-0 run. Those are not runs that built on themselves. It wasn't like 8-0 and it became 11. Those are 3 separate runs over the course of the game. Basketball, David, is a game of runs. You can't allow that type that often and win games.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Joe. And look, you talk about a turnaround. what did we say? To start the half, they were pounding it inside. Now, all of a sudden, Sears lights it up from deep. I mean, they have weapons inside, outside, you name it. And the Cardinals, meanwhile, just can't hit a thing.
Ball State in the second half, 21%, 2 of 9 from 3. Ohio is shooting 52% in the second half. Sears was literally blowing on his hand because he was mimicking. It was on fire, but I wouldn't be surprised. Bobcats are the defending champions in this tournament. They all know what it's like to win the darn thing. And then they know what it's like to win in the NCAA tournament. They got Virginia last year, and it was a weird matchup because UVA, remember, was coming off of the COVID issues. They got to the bubble like 12 hours before the game in the dead of night. But they still won. They've won an NCAA tournament game where Ball State wants to get. Brown off a Sparks screen. He missed Peyton rolling. Throw it into him now from Bumbalo on the right block. Spins around, and Vanderplas drops it out of his hands. That's only the 6th Ball State turnover, but it comes at a terrible time with 5:43 left to go. 72-51, Ball State down by 21. Now you've got to figure out what you're going to try to do here, David, but you are back to the wall. Sears attacks, walls built in front of him, kicks for Brown, 3 rims out, right sideline. Bumbalo the rebound. Hair blown back as he drives in transition. Crossover dribble. Brown slid in front of him. Crosses to Sellers. Runs baseline. Fouled. Vanderplas had to fly over to close out. Tried to steal the ball on the pass, which left the alleyway clear open. Second foul on Vanderplas. Sellers to the line at 70%. It's the 8th foul on OU. David, I don't want to say it's over because we saw Miami got within 5 after they were down 16 in the last 3 minutes of that game. But if you're Ball State right now and you look at the state of things, listen, not the best season. If you lose, you'll be 14-17, 9-10 in conference. But you look at the guy at the free throw line, missed the second free throw. You look at number 5, and you look at what 11 could be. And Luke Brown, let's be honest, when he gets not joining a team in the middle of a season, there's a great foursome of freshmen.
No question about it, Joel. And look, here's the difficulty, right? You just put it in the hands of one of the nation's best free throw shooters who controls the entire game in Sears.
Vanderplas hooks it into the paint. Sparks knocked it free. Sellers has it on the leak out. Kicks to Bumbalo, steps to his left. He needs someone to come help him. Tosses it into the corner right for Sellers. Screen set by Thomas. Pass around it to Bumbalo. Curls into the lane. Kicks Jacobs. Left wing 3. Missed front side iron. Rebound flings out of bounds. At Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, every dish is created to order using only the freshest, finest ingredients. Visit Mancino's in Muncie and stop by the Mancino's Sweet Shop next door.
Cards now 2 for 10 from 3. Getting good looks, just not able to knock them in.
Jacobs off the inbounds, catches left wing, guarded by Miles Brown. Sparks wanted a handoff for Bumbalo, was denied by Schmock. 13 on the shot clock. Now Sellers pulls the trigger on a right wing 3. He missed that. Rebound Carter. Those are good shooters missing shots. Good shooters missing good shots. I think it's important to note that distinction. 4:15 to go. Jalen Sellers is a 47% three-point shooter.
Carter, career high 17 rebounds.
Yeah, he's played well. It's tough. He played well in the first game. He's playing well in this game. Sears, elbow left, kicks Schmock, rising right side 3, missed it. Rebound, fought for Carter. That's his 18th, David. He read it so well. Weak side rebound. Sparks wasn't there. He was on the strong side. Just good anticipation. Sears threw his head back trying to sell a foul on Sellers. 5 to shoot. Vanderplas deep 1. And he got it! Oh my! David from the MAC logo's edge at midcourt.
Incredible range. 6'8", Joel.
3.5 to go. 75-52. Sparks on the right block. Puts it on the ground. 1 power dribble. His layup short. Air ball's caught and laid up by Demarius Jacobs for 2. 75-54 is the score.
The thing is, Vanderplas, if he wanted to, could come back. A lot of people don't think he will, but imagine that.
I mean, he's the guy that could make money in Europe, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what, I mean, that's
I
the
don't know
choice,
what his
right?
degree status is.
He's already got one master's, working on a second.
But that's the thing, like, how badly do you want the second?
Yeah.
You know, like, come back, finish it for free? Like, why not? Reach in by Sellers. That'll take us to the under 4. Hey, designed for working adults, Ball State Online offers more than 100 programs, 100% online, to help you advance career opportunities in high-demand fields. You can learn more at bsu.edu/online. 2:47 left to go in Ball State's season. 75-54, Ohio leads by 21 on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
It's never too late to learn something new, make a new friend, and improve your life. LifeStream is here to help you maintain an active and independent lifestyle as you age with programs and services like drive-through and home-delivered meal nutrition options, virtual wellness classes, in-home care management, volunteer opportunities, and more. Find out how LifeStream can support you in your journey at lifestreaminc.org. That's lifestreaminc.org. LifeStream, for the young at heart.
We all have goals, big and small, with new ones taking shape every day. Spending more time on the lake thanks to banking on the go. Adding that wraparound porch you've always wanted. Saving enough to someday help your daughter fulfill her dreams. No matter where you are, Northwest fits right in. With the perfect combination of easy-to-use tech and down-to-earth conversation, we'll help you get there, one piece at a time. Northwest Bank, increasing the value of you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Visit Gill Brothers Furniture and Mattress to make your house into a home. Gill Brothers is a proud sponsor of Ball State basketball. You know, Gill Brothers makes great living affordable. 2 convenient locations, one in Muncie, one in Anderson. You can check them out online as well at GILLBros.com. 3-pointers all season long have been brought to us by Northwest Bank, increasing the value of you. Cardinals are 8 of 26 from 3 tonight. Ohio, however, is 11 of 27. Ball State allows double-figure 3-pointers made for the 13th time this season. 2 years ago, the last full season the Cardinals played when they were great defensively, happened 3 times. Defense is the difference. David, points per possession, we've talked about it all season. Cardinals are going to be over 1 point per possession allowed today. When they are under, when they hold an opponent under 1 point per possession, they're 8-2. 6-14. They'll be 6-15 when they don't.
Yeah, I mean, look, and speaking of defense, you got to credit the bigs of Ohio. They've really done the job on Peyton Sparks, and they did it, Joe, without fouling. Other than Azuma, I mean, Carter's defense, don't let that be lost in his massive stats. I mean, he really made it difficult for Peyton Sparks. Same with Vanderplas.
Game's not over. Still 2:47 to go. Mark Sears is at the free throw line where he hits the first. And now here's the thing. Like, if Jihad stays with it and Peyton Sparks stays with it, in 3 years, we're going to be here having a very different conversation about who they have become. You have the most veteran front court against the youngest front court in one game here.
Yeah, you're talking about
Sparks rocks the rim, 2-hand, absolute flush on a great feed from Cochran. Case in point.
Yeah, Exhibit A right there, right? You're talking about 18 and 19-year-olds going against 24-year-olds.
17 at the start of the season.
Yeah.
Bumbalow's picking up the defense against Schmock on the far side with 2:21 left to go. Cardinals have been the 11th youngest team in college basketball all season long.
I remember Tim Buckley used to talk to guys when they were about redshirting. He used to say, look, would you rather be 21 years old playing against an 18-year-old?
Right. I mean, Tajay Teague was a great example of that. That's why he redshirted, because he was more useful at 21-22 than he was at 17-18. 1 to shoot, and Sears misses a step-back 3 on the right wing. Bumbelow the rebound, 2 minutes to go. Outlets, Sellers runs to the rim, block foul called, and Jalen missed the layup. Heads to the free throw line, though, with Ben Vanderplas hit for his 3rd. I just continue like Jalen Sellers is all-conference freshman. Peyton Sparks is the freshman of the year. That is the core, and it is such a good one.
Yeah, no question. I mean, Sellers averaging 11 points a game the last 4. Shoots it, so efficient.
Hits the first free throw. He
Can
has
play
8 today.
D. You talk about the elevation. What's next for his game is the assist. I think like 17 on the year. That's the next phase when he's taking guys off the dribble, then creating for others.
Well, he missed the second, but the rebound went out on Ohio. And Jeff Bowles is asking to review it. Up 20 with 1:57 to go. John Floyd says, no, we got that. Inbounds, Bumbleow, corner left. Drifts up on the left wing, fires it down to Sparks, left block, he's fouled. Roderick clearly reached in. Frustrated, he did not like the call, but Peyton Sparks back to the free throw line. And I'll say this much, credit the Cards for still playing hard through it, down 20 here, when the game got out of hand. The women's team has departed, by the way. They were seated across from us on the court. It is 8:30. They play at 10 tomorrow morning. Jack McMullen will have the call on Muncie Sports Station. Pre-game brought to us by Northwest Bank starts at 9:40. Sparks hits the first free throw. Breakfast is at 6:30 tomorrow, so I don't fault the ladies for heading back to the hotel.
Joel, one of my favorite things now is seeing the post-game locker room talks and celebration.
Brady's was great.
I love watching Brady hold court.
Sparks missed the second. Cards got the rebound. Jacobs high on the left wing. Boy, Clayton just ran at him, leapt into the sky, tried to drive, but Jacobs lost his handles. Bats it to Sparks, who wings it onto the left wing, deflected out of bounds. And it stays with Ball State, 19 on the shot clock. And the bench is cleared for Ohio. Olumide Adeladon checks in, the freshman from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And a rousing round of applause for Sears and Vanderplas as they check out. Sam Towns has also checked in, who used to be a rotation guy. Sparks works himself against Clayton, also a freshman that'll have many battles over the years. Sparks missed, got his rebound, put it back, and will head to the free throw line.
Yeah, give him 16 and 12 now, Joel. Another double-double. 19 of his last 20 for the MAC Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, that's good, right? Like this guy is something else. Absolutely something else. And the most humble person ever.
I was just going to add, I mean, everything that's great about college basketball.
His free throw is good, 17 points. I've yet to do an interview with Peyton Sparks where he looks at the camera. And, like, that's the next thing. Like, that's a confidence thing. Carrying himself like the player that he is.
Yep.
He is just so understated. It makes him all the more lovable.
He is. Great family.
Olumide missed it. Tip back, no. Rebound, Peyton Sparks. 1:09 left to go. Tosses up ahead to Sellers. These two are something else. Sellers kicks for Cochran, left wing. He's coming back next year. Step back, knocks in a three. That's a season-high 4 for Tyler Cochran, and he has 16 points. 77-64 with 55 seconds to go in Ball State's 2021-2022 season. Towns has his braids pulled back in a ponytail. Hands off for Olumide Adeladon, driving right side of the lane. And he lost it out of bounds off his leg. 38.7 to play here at the Q, here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. They are owned by the same company. The same purse is paying for it. 38.7 seconds left. Jacobs rejects a screen, attacks the lane, tosses corner left. Sellers rips baseline, underhanded scoop with his left, rolls in and out. Sparks the rebound, put it back, and he's fouled. Peyton Sparks continuing to work here late in the second half. 19 points, 14 rebounds, and he'll go to the free throw line. An absolute statement for a final game in his Freshman of the Year campaign.
You know, Joe, I was walking around the concourse before the game, and I saw a Ball State fan, said he came from New Jersey, said, I'm dying to see Peyton Sparks in person. I wanted to get here and see him, and is he putting on a show today.
If he wants to. Guy's got some NIL deals he's got to take care of over the course of the summer. If you got people from New Jersey traveling to come see you play, we should tell Peyton.
That's right.
And that's got to go on his pitch to whatever businesses he's talking to. Schmock checks out. He is replaced by a 13. Oh, we got this again. Who's 13?
There's no name on the back of his jersey either.
Oh, boy. Sparks hits the free throw. Give Peyton 20 points. 27 seconds. They inbound to that guy.
With the yellow shoes.
He still has it on the far side. Tosses near sideline for Miles Brown. Bobbing and weaving, he's into the front court. James Whitford calls off the defensive dog. Shot clock is off. Ohio will advance with 11 seconds remaining. And now Sellers will reach in there, causes a steal. Cochran tosses to Sellers, and Ball State with 3 seconds. Sellers, corner right, step back three, missed. Cochran the rebound, and time expires. 77-67 is the final score. Ohio advances to the semifinals of the Mid-American Conference Tournament, where they will take on the Kent State Golden Flashes. Ball State's season comes to a close.
Well, Joel, the big three for Ohio stepped up, and I would agree with Rob Senderoff. There's no reason why these guys couldn't repeat. They've got inside, outside experience, depth. Cardinals hung in there, just allowed that one big run, and Ohio separated himself.
James Whitford did say pregame, hey, Rob Senderoff said we could win this game, but if Ohio wins, they could run the table. Unfortunately for Rob Senderoff, he might find out firsthand. James Whitford is here with us postgame now. His comments brought to us, as always, by Northwest Bank. Northwest Bank increasing the value of you as Whit joins us here. James, where did things turn in your opinion? You guys had the lead late in the first half, went in down one with a little bit of momentum, but what happened to start the second?
That to me, that was the beginning of it for us. When Myron was out of the game, and they went inside to Vanderplas early and got a little 8-0 run. And I thought it gave them a lot of confidence. The second half, we defended in the post very well in the first half. We did not defend in the post well in the second half. And I thought that not only hurt us inside, but it really led to a barrage of threes for them across the board.
What'd you think of the job that Peyton Sparks did top to bottom, first time playing on this stage in this tournament?
Well, to tell you a little bit about who he is, I mean, he had 20 points and 14 rebounds, and I'm here to tell you, he'll be the first to tell you he could have played a lot better.
Yeah.
And, Jason Carter's not an easy matchup for him defensively, but that's probably all you need to know is that he had 20 and 14, and I know he could have played a lot better, and that tells you enough about him and who he's going to be right there.
Whit, just wanted to say thanks. Win or lose, always coming out, the time spending with, answering the questions. Certainly have appreciated it all year long.
Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. And tell you this, that I watch this Ohio team, and I think about the last time there was a team that had two guys on the all-freshman team and a freshman of the year. It was these guys.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And over the next 4 years, they went on in about 80-some games. And that's the part I have to make sure our guys understand and where I think we can be headed here for the next few years. So disappointed to lose the game, but yet some valuable experience in a group that's going to be back and hungry as ever going forward.
That's the thing we talked about big time is the core that you guys have with that freshman class, the way that Sellers played today, the way that Peyton played today, and to get this experience on their stage. We'd appreciate the time as always all season long. Thank you for everything this season, and we'll talk to you looking forward to next year.
All right, thanks, guys.
That is James Whitford joining us here post-game as the Cardinals fall. Their season comes to a close, 77-67. Ohio advances to the Mid-American Conference semifinals.
Yeah, I mean, look, it was that run. They came out of the second half, got the 8-0 start, kind of put some distance, and then the veterans and the big guns took over. So, it's always frustrating, right? I mean, you get this far, and anytime it's a long season, it comes to an end. But you got to credit Ohio. There's no doubt, Joel, they can win this whole thing. I mean, no doubt.
Mountain Dew postgame officially starts next. 77-67 is the final from Cleveland on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
Whether you're injured or just plain sick, Community now offers Connect to Care. With one call or online click, we'll find you the closest open appointment. That could be a med check, a primary care doctor, or a virtual visit right on your screen. At the most inconvenient time, Connect to Care is mighty convenient. Just call 765-298-1400, and a community concierge will locate options and make your appointment. Or you can search and set an appointment yourself. Our website is always open. Visit ecommunity.com/connect. The quickest route to feeling better starts with us.
Community Health Network. Exceptional care. Simply delivered.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
Reed's Plumbing is the preferred plumber of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State Special, available to all Cardinals fans. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Reed's fixes plumbing problems fast and affordably. Trust the local solution. Celebrating our 10th anniversary. Thanks to our family, friends, customers, and community for your continued support. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State Special.
In 1930, H.J. Lehman opened his heating and electric business in downtown Muncie. Now, 91 years later, Lehman's Inc. provides that same quality service and installation for heating and air conditioning systems. If you are in need of service for your existing system, a trained Lehman's technician will diagnose the problem and provide a proposal for repairs. If you're looking to replace your current home comfort system, Lehman's is a trained comfort specialist for this area. It's hard to stop a train. Call for an appointment to receive a free appraisal. Lehman's also offers financing for your new system. We're Lehman's, we're here for you.
Do you know what's great about being a Kroger Boost member? Well, for starters, free delivery on orders of $35 or more. Yep, you'll get free delivery on all the Kroger products you love. And as a Kroger Boost member, you'll get more rewards too, like double fuel points on everything you buy. Experience a new level of membership starting as low as $59 a year with Boost by Kroger Plus. Sign up today at Kroger.com. Restrictions may apply. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
On the Gainbridge Ball State Cardinals Sports Network. From Learfield, Cardinals basketball is brought to you by Mountain Dew. Do the do. Welcome to postgame. Now back to courtside.
This is Mountain Dew postgame. Ball State falls in the Mid-American Conference quarterfinals. 77-67 is the final score. Let's take a look at our full game statistics brought to us by Mountain Dew. Unleash a refreshing citrus kick with Mountain Dew and charge your game up. It's a proud partner of Ball State Athletics. David Iha, do the do.
All right, Joel, for the Cardinals, 24 of 68 shooting. That's 35%, just 29% in the second half. Overall, 9 of 27 from 3, just 3 of 12 in the second frame, 10 of 17 from the foul line, for 58%. Meanwhile, the Bobcats, 27 of 62, 43%. They were 11 of 28 from deep, 39%, 12 of 16 at the charity stripe, 75%. Bobcats won the rebounding battle, 48-38. Each team had 13 offensive rebounds. Cardinals with 15 second chance points. Ohio had 14. Ball State 8 assists on their 24 field goals, only 6 turnovers today. Meanwhile, the Bobcats 11 assists, 11 turnovers. Cardinals with 7 steals, 4 by the max leader Tyler Cochran. The Bobcats had 3 steals. Points in the paint, Bobcats with a 32-30 edge. Fast break points, Ohio an 11-6 advantage, and the Ball State bench outscored Ohio 9-3. Individually for the Ball State Cardinals, led by the MAC Freshman of the Year, Peyton Sparks, 20 points, 14 rebounds, 6 of 12 shooting, 8 of 10 from the charity stripe. He played 32 minutes and certainly put on a show here. After that, it was Tyler Cochran, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 8 for Myron Thomas, 9 for Demarius Jacobs. Luke Bumbelow, 5 points, 1 of 6 from deep, 2 of 9 overall for Luke. He played 34 minutes. Bashir Jihad played but did not score, had 2 rebounds. Jalen Sellers, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 7 points, 2 rebounds in 21 minutes of action. Luke Brown and Mickey Pearson both played but did not score. Ohio, 4 in double figures. Mark Sears, 24 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. He played 38 minutes and only had 2 turnovers. Jason Carter, a career-high 18 rebounds to go with 20 points, 9 of 14 shooting. The other big guy, Vanderplas, 14 points, 6 rebounds. Miles Brown had a good game today, averages 6 today, 13 points, 5 boards. Schmock with 3, and Ben Roderick got the start, just 3 points on 1 of 5 shooting. Cards fall 77-67 in quarterfinal action here at the Mid-American Conference Tournament.
That is our full check of stats, again brought to us by Mountain Dew. White Hairs went heavy on the cookies today, David, so we are
set.
Are all
we
in.
are totally set.
I'm a big fan of the cookies.
Spring break's coming up, though. I got to get in shape.
Got to find out where to get that T-shirt tan in Athens, Ohio.
It's southeastern Ohio, if that means anything.
That is true. Let's pause 10 for station ID. This is Ball State basketball on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
Ball State men's basketball is on WERK Muncie, WBKQ Alexandria, and WLBC HD2 Muncie, Work FM, and Blake FM.
All right, this does not apply today. When the Cardinals win, though, you won at Papa John's. That's 50% off regular price, any size pizzas, any toppings at Papa John's. That offers valid until the end of business on the day of a win. Marion, Muncie, and Anderson locations only. I bring that up because the women play tomorrow at 10 a.m. So if they go to the MAC Championship, hog wild at Papa John's for half off. You got like 12 hours to take advantage of that one coming up tomorrow. Winning demands consistency. Start saving today at Gainbridge.life. That is Gainbridge.life. And our postgame coverage continues with Mountain Dew postgame next from Learfield.
We build our lives piece by piece, and a great bank helps them take shape. When life has you on
One
the
more
run,
after this.
bank quickly on the go. Spot your dream home? We'll help make sure you move in. When you're ready to turn your passion into a business, we'll help you pivot. No matter where you are, Northwest fits right in. With easy-to-use tech and down-to-earth conversation, we'll help you get there, one piece at a time. Northwest Bank, increasing the value of you. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
With the new year comes New Year weather, which means now's the time to sign up for a subscription at Regular Quick Wash. With commitment-free subscriptions as low as $20 a month, get unlimited washes at the best value around. We're open 24/7 and vacuums are always free. Or sign up for a Quick Wash book and get great discounts on 5 prepaid washes that never expire. Download our Quick Wash app and start earning points toward free washes today. Regular Quick Wash at the corner of Nebo and McGalliard in Muncie.
Did you know that your dental exam can reveal many other health issues? Poor sleep, headaches, anxiety, and acid reflux are just a few issues that can be recognized in a dental exam. All health care can be made easier when caught early, so prevention is the key. Our team at University Avenue Dental prides itself in being on the cutting edge as part of your medical team. With thorough testing, imaging, and examination, Dr. Greg Powell will work with you on a personal level to ensure you receive the very best care. If preventative care is what you're looking for, please call Dr. Pyle at 765-288-6121 or online at drgregpyle.com.
Waters Custom Exteriors is an official partner of Ball State Athletics. When Mother Nature calls, we answer. Waters Custom Exteriors is a storage damage insurance claim specialist. Ask about our Ball State special. Call 1-8888-WATERS. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Waters Custom Exteriors, 1-8888-WATERS.
Hey Cardinal fans, it's women's head basketball coach Brady Sally here to talk about my friends at Gill Brothers Furniture. Let Richard Gill and his staff make your house a home just like he's done mine. He's a proud sponsor of Ball State Athletics. Gill Brothers makes great living affordable. 2 convenient locations in Muncie and Anderson, and visit them online at gillbros.com. Ask about the Ball State discount.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptonin.com. At munciesuites.hamptonin.com.
Back at it here post-game. Winning demands consistency. Start saving today at Gainbridge.life. Gainbridge.life, proud presenting sponsor of our Ball State Radio Network all season long. That is Gainbridge.life. Our Community Hospital Anderson, out-of-town scoreboard. It's presented by Community Hospital Anderson with exceptional care simply delivered. All 4 games are in the books right now in the Mid-American Conference, with chalk prevailing today. Toledo, Akron, Kent, and Ohio all advance. Elsewhere in the country, let's take a look at the top 25. Baylor is trailing to Oklahoma right now with a minute to go, 65-62 at the Big 12 quarterfinals. Villanova leads St. John's by 1 with 4 minutes to go in the Big East quarterfinals. 7th-ranked Duke got pushed by Syracuse. I was all ready for a Final Four run. Syracuse is just not good this year, and I'm like, these are the years where they do it. Like, no expectations, and all of a sudden they knock off Duke, and it didn't happen. 88-79. Coach K's swan song continues. Providence beats Butler. They were pushed, though, 65-61 in the Big East quarters. TCU, I think, firmly in the field now. They upset 22nd-ranked Texas in the Big 12 quarters. Iowa 112-76 over Northwestern in the Big 10 second round. Arizona beats Stanford in the Pac-12 quarters. Kansas beats West Virginia. Bob Huggins was ejected like 5 minutes into that game.
Wow,
yeah.
Huggy Bear.
87-60. We'll have to ask Mo about that tomorrow. And then UCLA and Wazoo will still play tonight in a Pac-12 quarterfinal. Our postgame weather is brought to us by Lehman's. 91 years in business, locally owned and operated. Lehman's has been a Trane-authorized dealer since 1986 and installing the best HVAC equipment available. They're Lehman's, and they're here for you. It is 32 in Cleveland. It is 37 right now in Muncie. It's supposed to snow Friday. 60% chance it's going to be 28 Saturday. Hopefully we lose that, although, on Sunday when it will be 52 degrees in Muncie. One more segment on the Mountain Dew postgame show. Ball State falls 77-67 on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
And if you're a Cardinal fan,
we'll
you're
get there. We'll get there. I
said
that we got 10 points is the difference on the Gainbridge Cards Radio Network from Learfield.
While new vehicles may be harder to come by recently, Stoops Automotive has stocked their inventory with plenty of new-to-you vehicles to help you find the perfect ride. Cars, truck, SUVs, all quality pre-owned at drive-home prices. And Stoops Automotive has an amazing staff to help you find exactly what you're looking for. Stoops Automotive, East Central Indiana's used car headquarters for over 30 years.
Visit them today on West Clare Lane in Muncie or at stoopsauto.com. See dealer for details. Imagine a commercial construction company that approaches every project as if it was their own property. Imagine one that makes decisions based on the core values as much as the bottom line. And imagine one that takes immense pride in both the projects and relationships it builds. It exists, and it's called Pridemark Construction. Pridemark Construction is a full-service commercial construction company backed by decades of industry experience with the capacity to complete both large and small projects that exceed client expectations. Proud of Ball State Athletics and proud of Ball State University.
It's a new day, and there's new ways to find your happy place.
Feel your best every day with unmatched access to the highly skilled primary care doctors of IU Health. With same-day appointments, 24/7 online scheduling, and urgent care locations close to home, staying your healthiest has never been easier. Make a same-day primary care appointment at iuhealth.org/same-day or call 1-888-IU-HEALTH.
Hello, I'm Shane Nichols, and I'm in charge of sponsorship for Ball State Athletics. And I can help your business profit from the Ball State community, the largest economic force in the region, a community you should target if you want to grow your business. We can do this better than any other type of advertising. I guarantee we can make it work, measurably. To learn more, take the Ball State Biz Quiz. Just visit ballstatesports.com/profit. That's ballstatesports.com/profit. Go Cards!
College sports fans now have access to hundreds of weekly podcasts that zero in on the college sports world. Now available in the Varsity Podcast Network and part of the new Varsity app. The app is free and available from wherever you get your favorite apps. Download the Varsity app today to have access to hundreds of national podcasts as well as your favorite team-focused podcasts. The Varsity Podcast Network, now available for free on the Varsity app. Download from the App Store and listen today.
McAllister's Deli wants to know, are you a meal sharer? Do you love to go splitsies? Do you coordinate what to order with other people at the table? If so, we understand. That's why we created our Choose 2. You can get 2 halves of any items on one plate. You can try our Southwest chicken and avocado salad alongside our jalapeno turkey crunch. It's like splitting a meal by yourself. Enjoy the Choose 2 at McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
Final segment of Mountain Dew postgame here for the 2021-2022 Ball State basketball season. 77-67 is the final score. Our network is brought to us all season by Gainbridge. Winning demands consistency. Start saving today at Gainbridge.life. Cardinals fall today by 10 in the MAC quarterfinals. They did make it to Cleveland, however, for the 5th straight season. They are now 14-17 this year. Ohio is 24-8. According to the signage in the arena, they will advance to take on Penn State tomorrow, which is a huge development.
Yeah, the game ops guy just basically said, I'm out of here. Somebody else is, Lord knows what they're going to type.
Kent, oh, sorry. I'm not sure which one's the better game. But that is tomorrow. Here's the deal for Ball State. The women do play tomorrow. Get up early. 10 o'clock back here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. 6:30 is breakfast tomorrow for the ladies. They'll take on top-seeded Toledo with a spot to the Mid-American Conference Championship on the line. I've thought about this next part for a really long time, and I have no idea how to go with this one. Hopefully, what are they going to do, fire me? I texted my boss this afternoon, and I was like, are you okay if I do this postgame? And she's got a lot of things going on, so I didn't hear back. So I'm hoping that this is okay, that I do this now. If it's not, it's been fun knowing all of you. So here's the deal. In the fall, at the end of football season, we were at the Taxac Camellia Bowl in Montgomery, Alabama, and we bid adieu to Rich Spizak after his 8 years in the booth. He retired from that role, and we will have a new football analyst next season. The thing is that at that time, I was the only person that knew that there would be an entire new booth for football season next year. Took a long time to break that equipment down, kind of just soaked in the moment, because I didn't know for sure, but I just kind of had a gut feeling that that was going to be the last football game that I ever broadcast for Ball State, at least as the voice of the Ball State Cardinals. And this one today is the last basketball game that I will broadcast on radio. This is my last radio broadcast as the voice of the Ball State Cardinals. You're not getting rid of me yet. Still going to be here through the course of the spring, so you will hear me on baseball. I believe they're going to play this because of weather. I think they might even play it on Monday. So you'll hear me for baseball this weekend, and hopefully on some men's volleyball a couple more times throughout the course of the spring, and baseball and softball, and women's tennis. We're hosting the MAC championships. You will watch me do that. So if you wanted to get rid of me, you're stuck with me still for a couple more months. But as far as being the radio voice of the Cardinals, tonight was my final night. It was. Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm glad you told me a couple weeks ago.
I was planning on doing it right now and just seeing how you reacted.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you gave me a little bit of time to prepare and think through this. And just as you were preparing comments, and obviously it's emotional time. Joe, we've done close to 300 games together. Been on the mic 10 years. And I'll break it down in two things. One, I want to pay tribute to Joel, the broadcaster. Absolutely one of the most difficult things for anybody to do is replace a legend. And Ball State community could not have asked for a better person to assume that role. The way you came in, embraced the history of Ball State, and took the entire program to a new level. I think about your versatility. From hoops to football to gymnastics, the way you brought the digital aspect into play, but more importantly, Joel, the professionalism. I mean, the fact that we had you for 10 years blows me away. I mean, doing the games for CBS Sports Network, I mean, we have been so lucky to have somebody as your talents be here as long as you have. And from a personal standpoint, it has been amazing to watch you come here as a 25-year-old kid and to see you now at 35 and the friendship, the memories that we've created. And it is going to last a lifetime. You have made me a better broadcaster, but more importantly, you have made me laugh. And I just cannot tell you how much I've enjoyed working with you, but more importantly, your friendship. I'm glad that's going to continue, but I know on behalf of the entire Ball State community, we can't thank you enough for everything that you've done over these 10 years, and we have been so lucky to have you as the voice of the Cardinals.
Right. No, you make it really easy. So whoever is in this seat next lucks into one of the best analysts they could ask for from a basketball sense. I don't know what's next. When I told this to you, you looked at me and went, "Oh, congratulations!" I was like, "I'm not sure for what." I honestly have no idea. I wrote out a thing that explains it in a little bit better detail. I'll post that online if you really want to go read it. It's like 2,000 words. So like if you're really into this, you can go find that online at some point when I get back to the hotel tonight. That'll kind of spell everything out in detail. But my family lives in Boston. I'm going to go back to Boston. I'm going to see them for the first time in a long time. I'm going to go on walks with the dog. I'm going to hang out with some cousins. Got some irons in the fire, so we'll see what happens. Some of it's broadcasting. If it's the right thing, great. If it's not broadcasting, that's awesome too, and that's more than okay, and totally awesome with that. So we'll see where that goes. Hopefully you'll still see me going forward. You mentioned the CBS stuff. My hope is that still continues. I don't know why it wouldn't. You never know. So you'll still be able to see me around on some airwaves. The MAC has CBS, so maybe there's a chance out in the blue that you'll see me back in Muncie doing a game in the future as well. But it's been an awesome 10 years. If I'm being honest, never thought it was going to be 10 years. But 10 years is the longest I've ever lived in one place in my entire life. And I've said this before. I've lived in the same place since I moved here. It's been the most stable and steady physical location I've ever lived in. So this place has been home for the last 10 years. You said 25-year-old kid when I got hired. Cannot thank Bill Scholl enough for giving me that opportunity because he did not have to. He did not know me at that time. Can't thank Matt Wolford enough for what he did to give me that opportunity as well. And then what he and his family have done for me personally over the last 10 years. I'm basically a part of their family now. Dan does our stats for free just because he likes hanging out with us. You'll have to talk to him about the rate for next year. I don't know, but hopefully he still hangs out with you guys. So I'm sure I'm forgetting something. I know I'm forgetting people. To be able to work with you and to be able to work with Spizak and Mark O'Connell and all the analysts I've worked with on television, and to be able to work with all the people in the Ball State Athletic Department that I've been able to, Bill Scholl and Mark Sandy and Beth. Beth Getz is stupid awesome to work for. Doesn't get enough credit for the kind of boss that she is, and it's gonna be Eric Perrin and Alex Seitz who run the TV broadcasts. Guys, if you watch Ball State on ESPN3, it looks like linear television. They are awesome at what they do, and that will continue. Look, somebody's going to come in and do this. They're going to be better than me. Somebody's going to come in and do the digital media better than me. There will not be a step missed and a beat missed. Things will roll on, and they will continue, and I'm going to be a Ball State fan forever. But it's been a good 10 years.
Love you, buddy. You're the best.
For the final time, from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse here in Cleveland, Ohio 7. We're going to really find out if people listen to the broadcast right now. You know that. For the final time, from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, the Ball State men's basketball season comes to a. You know what's really awkward? I got to come shoot the women's game tomorrow. I'm going to walk in here. I thought aren't you done? I'm like, no.
Can't get rid of the
We got 3 more months, guys. 3 more months. Right now, that's the plan. We'll see how things play out, but that's the plan. Again, I told you, I didn't clear that I was saying this. They could just axe me tomorrow.
I think you're safe.
Yeah, the plan is to stay through the end of the year. For one final time, 77-67, Ball State falls in the Mid-American Conference men's basketball quarterfinals. For David Ehop, for everybody else, my name is Joel Goyette. Good night from Cleveland.
On the Gainbridge Ball State Cardinals Sports
Take care,
Network,
guys. Good luck, Joel.
Thanks, man.
See ya. Basketball. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Gainbridge Ball State Cardinals Sports Network.
The next time you're in your friend's car, turn the radio to 104.9 Work FM. And if they ask what you're doing, tell them a favor, that's what.